Hello, hello everyone. Messy hair here. How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to be live streaming the reaction. Hopefully everyone can hear this because I can't. Um, Although I can hear notifications of people going live. Hope everyone can hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can, um, because we're about to get this party. It's not really a party, is it? But we're about to get things going. I'm also going to see if I can hear it live. If I can hear myself. So I hope everyone is going okay. Let's listen to myself. Hopefully it's playing through my headphones. Or I'm going to think, hello skinny boy, how are you doing today? Okay, I can hear it, but I can't hear it in one other ear. I think I know why. Let's change that. That's right, desktop audio. Where is it? Nope, it is. Oh, awesome, awesome. Okay, they've changed the way that they've done this. Okay, hang on. Okay, so that's going through my thingy. That should be going through. Basically, I want it to go through both ears and stuff like that. So, hopefully that's going to work. If not, it's just going to annoy the crap out of me. Oh well. Hello, Coley Koki. Good evening. Hope they will reveal more Power Ranger stuff. I hope they will. I am hoping that they will. We're not going to switch over to their stuff just yet because we know what's going to happen. I'm really hoping that it's just both sides. Okay, let's tweet out the stream. We've just had we've had quite a lot of people retweet the thingamabob, the in space Silver Ranger. I'm reacting to the 2027 or 1027 Hasbro Pulse Premium event. Let's see what they got. See what they got. I bet it's not going to be much. We're only going to do the Power Ranger stuff. Have a quick chat afterwards, and then we're going to do some streaming. Okay, got 9 people in. Welcome, 9 people. Hello. Hope everyone is okay. Now I know my microphone's not doing it because it's only one side. Why is that not? Is that working? Is that working? That should be better. It's down mix to thingy. So we got 17 minutes. I'm not going to put on their stuff just yet because it turns around and it's got all their stuff. So I know it's going to come back. Hopefully we've got Steve. He's gonna he popped into the last one. And he commented, and I actually really like that. I called him out, and he appeared. He was just like, all the dad jokes. So people in the chat are saying on the Hasbro thing, hopefully Space Silver is going to be announced at Hasbro Pulse. We already know China and Canada's got it. So yeah, I am looking forward to what. Okay, so what do you think is going to be talked about today on Hasbro Pulse? Like, what do you think is going to be premiered? As we've got about 15 minutes to go. What do you reckon? Because I think it's going to be. I'm going to go with Ecliptor and Astronomer 2-pack. I think it's also going to be Silver Space Ranger as well. That's my prediction. It's those two are going to be major big ones. Or they release Andros with his Galaxy Glider. That's what I'm also kind of thinking, and stuff like that. I would very much laugh if that was the case. Just have those Rangers. That's going to be it. Who cares? Right. Let's have a look. Okay, so we need to put it on Adam on the Facebook page, and then do it that way. Do you know what? We're just going to be lazy, and we'll just grab the Twitter. Grab the Twitter handle thing that I've just put in, and just be like, hey, I'm reacting to this. I'm reacting. Give me the link. I really want them to like be stuff like these aren't coming out until next year, and then all of a sudden it's like we have it. I'm very much hoping. I think that would be kind of really fucking funny, to be fair. I would be laughing my ass off. Well, okay, laughing to what I can do anyway. Okay, so what we've got. Skinny Boy, maybe they'll talk. I think they're going to talk about in space. I think that there's no way that you can hide in space anymore and stuff like that. So I reckon it is. Think it'll be stuff we already know about or re-releases, like you said. If they do Andros Galaxy, because how easy is that just to print now? Like the entire Space Rangers, they could really redo. Hey, Tony Robinson, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are 14 minutes away from. It's going to be G.I. Joe first. Then it's going to be Power Rangers, and then we'll round up and we'll have a quick talk about it. And then I'm going to go and stream on Twitch after 11 o'clock for a little bit. The new game that has just dropped, was dropping tomorrow, which is Project Zero Project Zero. It's a horror game, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, this is fun. Yeah, I reckon like if they printed the entire whole Space Rangers in one go, they would. What accessories would they get? Who knows? I think that you'd only get a bit more than what it would be. So over about almost 1,502 people are watching the stream of Hasbro, and it started 117 minutes ago. Why not start streaming at past and be like, here we go? Nope, got to get it going. But at least they sent out the links and stuff like that. So I'm very excited this is all going to happen, to be fair. The first panel is going to be G.I. Joe. So it goes G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Transformers, Ghostbusters, Star Wars, and Marvel. We're only going to stick around till Power Rangers, and that's it. Because I have a feeling that's going to be the main thing. Because that's, yeah. Transformers is going to be fine. I've got a ton of that coming out this week. Ghostbusters, it's going to be the Proton Pack that they're going to talk about. Star Wars will be probably some more stuff coming out. Marvel is going to be some really random things. Or maybe they'll talk about all the in-space stuff like Astronomer 2-Pack Silver and maybe Red. I think, didn't Josh say that the other day? A while ago, he said, like, you know, he thinks it's going to be the Red Ecliptor. So I kind of think that they'll probably start talking about that. I would laugh if they turned around and they they just dropped and like, okay, guys, and it's like, here is Red and Yellow Ninjetti. Here is I'm trying to think. I was going to run it off in one go. Here is Red Ecliptor. Here is Astronomer and Ecliptor. Here is Andros. Then here's this. Here's this. Here's this. Here's this. And they just go, and here are the photos. And that's it. And they just leave it to that. And that is it. And we just go, 25 figures coming out next year. That's the entire quarter. I would absolutely love it. Hello, Orville. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah. I think it would be awesome if they just dropped 25 figures in one go, and we're just like, yeah, this is what we couldn't announce at PulseCon. Yeah. So I'm very, very excited for this. I reckon it's just going to be like two things. That's all it's going to be, and I'm going to laugh. So yeah, that is good. Can you imagine? That's just one thing. If it is, here's like 25 different things. Mic drop, walk away, pictures done. So, what would everyone want though? That's the question. What would everybody want if they could have one figure? If Hasbro were going to release their figures in right now, what one figure that isn't out or isn't Silver Space or Astromina versus Ecliptor, what would one person want? I would want a RJ figure or Ciara. So yeah, so we're ready. What's with the Proton Pack replica is going to be showing up. So I think it's going to be after. Well, it says here after the Transformers. That's when I reckon that they're going to show it. Yeah, that's when they are going to do it all, I think. So Star Wars, I have no idea. Maybe it's going to be more talking about. I saw the Rancor. That was one thing. So that's one thing. What else? G.I. Joe, they've already done the big plane. That's been showing. I don't know if that was over Hascon, but that was produced. Then we have Power Rangers, which no one knows what that's going to be about, but we have our speculations. I would love it if they didn't even announce it, because they didn't announce Chase or Trent, so I would love it if they just went, meh. Orville says that he wants a red female samurai. That'd be cool. I think that would be really cool. That's what we need. Oh, damn it. Sorry, I've just drunken lots of water and a little bit windy. Okay, so we have 8 minutes roughly before the thing. Basically, they're saying, oh man, we just had an amazing PulseCon. I don't know, did everybody like PulseCon? I only stayed there for the Power Ranger thing. I was on the wall, but it never, like, you couldn't see me. So that was the thing. I wonder how long this is going to be. So, Adam, could you think that could you think that they will talk about what ideas they have? No, I don't think you're going to hear anything about the movie at the moment. This wouldn't be the event for it. I think that the event that's going to pop up would be that they would have a Fan First Friday and they would talk all about it then. Seeing as you've got G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, Transformers, Ghostbusters, Star Wars, and Marvel, if you're doing it in a couple of hour thing, I don't think that you're going to get it. I think we're going to get 25 minutes of Power Rangers, and it's going to be product. I think that's it. Not unless they drop news about the next Power Ranger series or what they're going to do. If they do talk about the movie, I think they'll just be, hey, we've got it. It'll be coming out in 2023, and that's it. So PulseCon was okay. I agree. I didn't really do it. I only stuck around for the Power Ranger stuff. I didn't even check. I saw some people post up about stuff, but I kind of really want to go over it. And I think rather than having to sit around and wait, I would be like, yeah, I'll be up for this. I want a Lightning Collection Timmy because he's ALM's waifu. That would be Rosaria. We know that Mark loves Rosaria in it. If no one knows who Rosaria is, this is Rosaria. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm looking at where are we? There's Rosaria. There she is. That is Mark's waifu in Genshin Impact, because Genshin Impact is amazing. So what else have we got? Okay, so G.I. Joe portion was great, but the rest was really disappointed and bloated. Not a fan of G.I. Joe. Haslab though should be something bigger. They did the plane, didn't they? Like I saw the plane and that looked quite quite cool. I'm not a huge GI Joe fan, so I never really followed the branding for it. But they showed the plane just a minute ago, and I was like, do you know what? That looks pretty cool. When do you think Crybaby fans will shut up about Q Ranger? I have no idea, to be fair. I think my quick thoughts on it is very simple: is they want it. They want their Sentai. They want it to be adapted. And even when you have the showrunner saying, "Hey, can't do it. It's not possible. Too many people." They still don't want it. They just don't care because they think that it's very simple to adapt. I think it's basically choose your actors, follow the storyline, write a little bit, and then their favorite ranger. And if they got that, and let's say your favorite ranger was the Scorpion Ranger from the Orange Ranger, and all of a sudden like he never got any character development whatsoever, then then they'd complain and be like, "It's not my Dino. It's not my Q Ranger. How dare they? I do not want them to play anymore. This is the worst Sentai." But then there'll be the people that really, 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 really wanted it. So I don't think they're gonna kind of stop complaining. I feel that if they did an animated series, that would be 10 times better because you can have way too much stuff. So you have loads and loads and loads of rangers. So that would be my thing for it. Make it into a TV, make it into an animated series, and you can have 1,000 episodes or whatever, and then be happy that it's the longest running Sentai or adaptation or something like that. I hope they'll show more. I think they probably will. I think that you'll see that they'll talk about the bike, and I think they'll probably do it if they did. The Ghostbusters movie was the greatest film since 1984, and the Power Rangers are the two best since 1993. The Power Rangers was Super Sentai. It was. I didn't like any of the Power Ranger films. I used to really like the first movie. After a while, I first saw it, and then I hated the fact that they walked everywhere. Turbo didn't like. 2017 was all right, but not my biggest thing. It's still the best one, I think, out of the lot. The plane is cool, but they sold it for 60 in 2005 and came out with a tank. Oh, okay. So it's not like it's an extra thing that they haven't done before. Like, I thought this was a brand new thing. But then again, like, I know G.I. Joe has been completely shelved. So having it back now is actually a good thing. So that's cool. Oh, we got 36 people in. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and obviously leave a like on the video. 30 people now. Super chats are also welcome if you feel so, but if you do not want to, that's absolutely okay. But if you want to donate, then you're absolutely more than welcome to. But again, if you don't want to, that is more than fine. We're all here for the same ride. So we've got 3 minutes. I will be showing the stream. We're gonna go up to Power Rangers, and that's it. So basically, we're gonna move across because at the moment it's just a countdown timer, and I don't particularly want to show a countdown timer because they'll probably be playing some music. But we will be showing the stream because why not? And then I'll get a notification later. Maybe we'll get Steve back in and he can comment. Dino Fury has been solid so far. I can't wait for season 2. Same here. I really do want season 2 of Dino Fury. I think Dino Fury is going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm more than happy for that. So I'm more than happy them to bring out season 2. I want them to. The Turbo movie was all right. Could have been worse. It just could have been so much better without Justin. That's all I can say. Hey bro, is it worth getting the premium? I think it is. If you're buying a lot of product. If you're buying a lot of stuff from them, the free shipping, events like this, so you get to see. I always see this as a good way of, if there's a figure that you want, you can pre-order it from Hasbro Direct. And then if you find it cheaper somewhere else, you can get it from them and then cancel. Normally, everything comes quite quickly. I think I ordered a Squad Pink for someone, and that arrived within a day. And it was normally 3 to 4 days. So that was the thing. So yeah, I think it's worth it if you're buying a lot of stuff. If you're just buying like one figure, I don't think it's worth the price. I think I got a year's worth, like a year's supply for like £20. So I was more than okay with that. But for 40, you know, only I think I've ordered 3 things from Hasbro plus Pulse. So it depends. If you're buying a lot and you make that money back over time, then you're fine. I can't wait for the Proton Pack replica. It's going to be up soon. It's going to be great. Actually, do you know what? Oh, if it was after Power Rangers, I would probably stay and do that one. But I'm tempted to see it. Next, Netflix exclusive means that it'll be a better show. Yeah, I think it'll be better. I think they'll put some money in. I think it'll be half Hasbro, half Netflix, and I think you're going to see a lot more. But I think maybe you could see extended episodes. But I have a feeling you're going to see 30. So we're about 15 seconds away. We're going to jump over in a minute. I think it's possible we might reveal a power sword. I think they'll talk about it. I think that they would. I think that would be kind of cool. Okay, so let's go over to, hopefully, yeah, it worked. Oh, cool. It blanks out my my square, and then, okay, here we go. You're gonna have to tell me. Oh no, we're gonna have to turn that off because I know last time I got hit. So we're gonna wait. Fans who, okay, you're gonna have to tell me in a little bit if you can hear it properly. Ellen, what new theme would you like to see Hasbro tackle? Oh, we go. Yes, I want dad jokes. A theme. I probably want to see Genshin Impact. I want to see Genshin Impact out there a lot more. So. Okay. Bear Brick. Quite like it. No, hang on. Okay, I know why. Sorry. There we go. How is that?
Today, October 27th.
You didn't really say anything, B.
10:27.
Is that okay now?
I know. Genius. I know you're impressed.
Have we got audio?
So James and I will be spending the next hour and a half or so taking you around the 1027
That's all
building
going.
here at Hasbro HQ. And we're going to show you all
Why
the nooks and
can't
crannies.
that?
We're going to meet up with the brand teams that are going to give you sneak peeks, product reveals. Yes, product reveals. I got your feedback last time.
So you can't hear.
Last time it was like, Lester, Steve, give us some more product reveals.
No,
so that's what
hang
you're
on.
going to
Okay,
get.
I know why. Sorry.
Some exclusive content as
There we
well
go.
and some
How
special
is
guests.
sound does work.
Just for you, our
didn't really say
Hasbro
anything,
Premium Pulse.
Okay. That's
Hasbro
great.
Pulse Premium members get that right.
If you can hear sound now,
Anyway,
that's absolutely fine.
Let's make a start. So before we get into
It'll be
the
after
building,
G.I. Joe
gotta say, the
Koala.
Avengers may have a Hulk, but in the 1027 building, we have something more dangerous.
I would love to
more
give the Hasbro
vicious,
building.
more protective than a Hulk. We've got.
Did I see the
Keith.
Halloween Kills? I didn't.
Hey Keith, how you doing, my friend? How's family? All right?
Steve.
I want to know Steve's backstory with Keith
Good talking.
now.
He scares me. Good talking to you. All right. Anyway, let's leave Keith alone before he unleashes himself on me, and let's go into the building.
I really
Keith,
want
we
to
good
know.
To go?
Have your pass on you?
Huh?
Do you have your pass on you?
Do I need it? I obviously do need it. Hang on. I think I have it. I do. I have it. Thanks, Keith.
Thanks, Steve, for showing off
All
your
right,
Hasbro Pulse thing.
Yep, it's this one. That's good. All right. Come on through.
Hello,
Come on, door. Put my pass
ARTBP7.
away. I think I'll need it. Don't want to disappoint Keith. All right. So here
Keith's
we
gonna
are
ask
in
about it.
Memory Lane. This is a little
Okay.
area of 1027 building that we keep. I don't know, just some of our little kind of artifacts and toys from yesteryear. I mean, what about?
You'd imagine that
just
wall
an
would be
original
covered.
Monopoly board cut from the very tablecloth of Charles Darrow in like 1935. You know, there's only a few of them left in the world, probably. Something like that. You know.
You kind of think, though, that they'd
So
have
where should
more
we
on that
start?
wall.
Let's start with a brief history tour of Hasbro, shall we? Hasbro, founded in 1923 by the Hassenfeld
collector's
brothers.
Megazord.
Hassenfeld brothers, Hasbro.
I don't think they've got My Little Pony on this
They
one.
were Herman, Hillel, and Henry Hassenfeld. Clearly, they're like their H's. And they started off making pencil boxes.
So I think that if I worked for Hasbro, me and Steve would be friends.
Nearly 100 years ago. From there, they went on in World War
Talk
II,
about
they
really
started to
random
expand
things,
into small
go around the
plastic novelty
office,
toys.
talk about,
And in the 50s, they introduced the world the famous
Talk about other stuff. I don't
Mr.
know.
Potato Head. Fun fact, Mr. Potato Head was the world's first
Cracking
TV
dad jokes.
advertised toy ever in 1952. From there, Hasbro introduced the world to things like Monopoly over there.
Thanks, Gene.
G.I. Joe, My Little
Thanks,
Pony, brought over
Thanks, Gene.
Transformers, a multitude of products that we all love and enjoy.
That's,
as kids.
I
They're
literally
still
saw
to
that.
today. From there, we also brought into the Hasbro
Gene.
family different companies.
Thanks, Gene.
Brought in Parker Brothers, Milton Bradley, Play School, Kenner, of course, and more recently, Watsy. And that brings us to today, where Hasbro is more than just a toy company. It's a fully evolved.
Oh, I love it. Got called out. Nice. Don't care.
Etc.
Thanks, Gene. I'm reacting to
What
it.
still remains is our deep emotional connection and our roots very firmly planted into this building. We've been here nearly 100 years.
To be fair, 100 years in that building
that
is
at the
quite
moment,
impressive.
unfortunately, there is a bit of a somber mood within these four walls of the 1027. Obviously, our dear friend and leader, Brian Goldman, recently passed away. And I was thinking about
Oh, damn,
Brian
got quite a lot of
doing
people.
this
Hello,
with you,
people.
and,
Welcome to the
He
stream.
would really like it. He would dig this. Brian loved Hasbro. He loved the heritage.
I'm kind of
He
glad
loved
they're
what
talking
the
about
brand
Brian.
stood for. And he loved this building. But most of all, he loved the people inside this building. We are a family, and Brian was and still is really much the head of the household, the family. And quite literally, there are families in this building. You know, there are lots of spouses, lots of siblings.
Oh, wow, quite a lot of
There are
people
lots
watching, actually,
of,
on
parents
their
and
stream.
children that work together in Hasbro. So the idea of generations is really, really important to Hasbro and to this building, and I believe to the toy industry.
I'm
as a
hoping they're
whole.
going to keep Brian's
There is
legacy alive.
nothing more rewarding
Like his
than
ideals
seeing
carry on.
people of different ages coming together to enjoy either A, our products, or
So-
B, their own fandom. When I'm at con and I see like a whole family coming dressed up in Star Wars or Marvel, like that is the best thing I can ever wish to see in my career.
It's
So
me
it's very,
timing.
very important. And I believe that us, as collectors and as fans, owe it to ourselves
Gene.
and everyone
Anytime,
to welcome
Marlon,
and
anytime.
encourage the next generation.
Share the link
of fans,
around.
the younger generation of fans. Because I think
I
that
do
way
think that
we
that
need to
whole
ensure
Hasbro wall should
that
need
the
something there.
stories and brands that we love today are still around tomorrow when we're all.
To be fair, last time
old
I
and
didn't
grey
realize the
or
link worked
grey-er,
everywhere,
maybe.
so you could copy the link and then it would do it.
On that, let me tell you a story. So last time we met,
I'm
we
actually gonna
were
have to turn off
at the
my,
Hasbro Pulse party back in April, I believe, and I finished it. And I was in
Yeah,
a buzz.
see-
I was high. I was hyped up. I was super happy. I went home. There were lots of messages from other community members, and they were like, "Hey, Steve, great job, fantastic. You did brilliantly." And I was like, "Yeah, that's great."
Yeah.
But then I noticed a couple of other conversations and posts that like, "Who's this guy?
Oh God.
Who's this cheesy, corny dad joke person? Ah, get him off. It's awful." And I was like, I was disheartened.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I was
Steve.
I was a bit upset, I'll be honest with you. I went to bed grumpy, and you should never go to bed grumpy. In the morning, I woke up.
It's me.
And I did what I tell my kids to do. I said, all right, take a step back, Steve. Look at it from a different angle and try and understand the reasons why. So I thought about it, and then I realized something.
That was me.
I
was one
realized
of
that these
those
people that were calling me a corny old dad were like a different generation, a younger generation. And they weren't like me. They were someone else. But they loved the hobby as much as I did. So I actually realized that, you know, our fandom is in a really good place. Our fandom is solid. It is moving forward.
Yeah,
It is set up for the future.
I feel
And that
called
it's
out.
not just full of middle-aged dads.
I feel
like
massively
me.
called out now.
It's full of a rich, diverse of people like you and me. And together, I believe that we can make our fandom really last for generations.
God, I feel
I
called
went
out.
from being disheartened
That toy guy watching a stream because
to
Hasbro won't send me.
relieved because our
Oh, that's a bit of
fandom's
a pain. I
lasting,
thought they would.
to actually really encouraged. So I thank you. I thank you for being different. And for those of you that called me out, I am a dad. I'm a dad of 3. I am cheesy. I'm corny. And I'm really sarcastic. You ask my wife. But that diversity
damn it,
makes
Steve.
us what we are. And I'm really grateful for you. And I know that we'll teach each other and learn from each other to ensure
I feel like I need to find
that
him and
our
apologise
fandom is
properly.
going to last for generations to come.
I feel called out now.
Now, I'll step off my soapbox. That was a little bit of a PSA, wasn't it? Knowing truly is half the battle, which amazingly takes us, if I've worked out my steps correctly,
lovely link into
to
G.I. Joe.
Look at that.
There we go.
is a cheesy dad segue.
If the stream gets kind of moved across, it's because of the
I'm sure a lot of
voices.
you have seen
So
the
that was the plane.
HasLab
That was the plane.
Skystriker reveal at PulseCon a few days ago. So why don't we stop?
I'm gonna be here, aren't I?
Hand over to our first brand team.
Okay, so they're gonna be
Joe team.
talking
So
about it.
let's go and see what else they got to share.
Thanks, Steve. I am so excited to be one of the first people to welcome you to the Hasbro Pulse 1027 Premium event. I am super stoked to get to share this evening with you. If for any reason you missed what was an amazing G.I. Joe panel on Saturday at PulseCon, my name is Emily and I work on the G.I. Joe marketing team, and this is my desk at 1027. So we like to keep samples on hand for photo shoots, for any sample needs that we may have. And instead of keeping them in storage, I keep them on my desk because this is a pretty amazing view to get to look at while I work. No complaints here. I know that they're not in numerical order yet. Please forgive me. We're just getting readjusted in the office. I promise that I will get them in order. It's going to bug me too. I promise.
Help out people watching this, I will do.
That's not really why I'm here today. What I'm here to do is actually introduce a brand new classified series figure.
Donate if you want, but you don't
without
have to.
further ado, please help me to welcome the Cobra Officer to the classified series family.
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
I think that this guy looks fantastic. So he comes with all new gear and a new head. So I'll kind of zoom in for you. There we go, just like he's taking a little selfie.
Oh, okay.
So his new head has this beautiful new mask.
So she's literally
all
everywhere.
Sculpted plastic still.
Brand manager.
But it comes with kind of, it looks more like fabric. There's more ripples in it. It looks like it has a lot more movement in it.
I think it's,
and I think that is it's an amazing way to kind of distinguish this as a sculpt.
You had to be RSVP.
And we know that traditionally Cobra officers are redecos of Cobra troopers with different harnesses, but the team really wanted to make it a little more unique than what is traditionally done. So yes, he has the amazing new harness design. He also has cute little pockets on his tush, which I really like. But he comes all decked out for battle. So check this out. He comes with kind of a more traditional assault rifle, a more sci-fi submachine gun that has just been done for this figure.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Plus
if we can keep a constant thing.
And you know, as Chris was saying in our
I was just going to go up to the Power
on
Rangers.
Saturday, we really feel like, especially with the kind of Cobra troop builders, we like to have a place for everything. If you're going into battle, you want to be able to pull out any of your arsenal at any time. So this guy has a place for everything. He has this great kind of knife holster on his knee.
Do it for the likes.
He has, or on his leg. Sorry, that's not a knee. I know where knees live on people. He has this kind of pistol spot on his belt. He has space for his rifle on his back. And then if you kind of twist the rifle, you can tell space for magazines as well. So the magazines are removable from both of the larger rifles.
Thank you for everyone who subscribed.
I think that this guy is fantastic, and I cannot wait for you guys to get him into your collection later this spring. But you know that with all of the new classified figures, there's always new artist series artwork. And as we mentioned earlier, also
we're going to stream the whole thing.
We're going to talk about it. It just happened. It was amazing. There is new artist series artwork
Tristan, anytime.
To accompany this figure. Now, if you're in love with any of the artwork like I am, you can totally get these made as posters now from Trends International. So don't forget to go buy your favorite artwork, hang it up, I don't know, maybe at your G.I. Joe themed workspace. I don't want to dictate what you do with your art, but
if they do some Power Rangers
something
stuff,
for you to consider. And to add to that list, we have this fantastic new art by artist Francois Coutu. Check this out. I am in love with this color scheme. I think that this box looks beautiful. I love the kind of aerial approach to this, which ties in really nicely with my friend the Sky Striker over here.
It actually looks pretty fucking decent.
If by any chance you haven't gotten around to backing our HasLab yet, may I recommend that you do so. The Sky Striker is pretty amazing, and we cannot wait to get these into the hands of you guys, the fans. You being here is why we do what we do. So we always are pushing ourselves to make the best possible toys for you guys. And speaking of best possible, our new friend Cobra Officer, pre-orders are going to open up after the stream ends tonight for you guys, Pulse Premium members. For non-premium members and at other retailers, Pre-orders are going to open up at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. But don't go away, even though I'm done talking. Coming up next, we have an amazing interview with artist Tom Whalen, who's going to be talking about the artwork that he did for our PulseCon exclusive Zartan package.
I think the Proton pack
they're going to be revealing a new classified figure. Don't go away. And talking about Tom's work on Power Rangers. So he is going to be chatting with one of our graphic designers, Cecil. And I mean, I can't wait to see what they chat about. So stick around, and there's plenty more show to come up. It was nice chatting with you guys.
Very weird. Joe fans,
I
hope everybody is excited to sit down with us and talk with illustrator Tom Whalen. You know his art from fan favorite movie posters
I could say about a grand.
to product packaging and everything in between. Tom, thank you for sitting with us.
Oh, is this the actual
Thanks for
artist?
having me. I'm excited to be part of this event.
You know, before we dive in here, I want to make sure I speak to your work for Hasbro as a whole, because it's pretty colossal, the amount of work you've done and the projects you've done with Hasbro. You know, obviously G.I. Joe, we're going to talk about today in depth, but also, you know, we'd be remiss to not touch on your work on Power Rangers and the breadth of work you've done for that.
For 1K,
is there a particular Power Rangers project that you worked on that really stood out to you as a special one?
I would want that as well.
Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers crossover was the pinnacle of fun for this for that whole project.
We have some G.I. Joe stuff to talk about.
Let's get on with the Power Rangers.
Particularly the Master of Disguise Deluxe Zartan that
why asking about Power Rangers and G.I. Joe
earlier this week. So
I don't understand that one.
I know you were lucky enough to get one ahead of time, and you got one there with you. You know, we went through a lot of different options and exploration to tell this story on this package with such a unique packaging.
If they did Dragon Zord,
I remember when you had contacted me asking if I wanted to work on a G.I. Joe product, and it was immieed yes. And then when you told me it was Zartan, I was like double yes
for that one.
And then you laid out all the parameters of the job, and that's where the challenge began, because it had to tell a story and hit a lot of marks. It had to fit in to the existing
Jeff, see, they have not done the Proton pack
to some degree, and it had to.
It's extremely hard.
The wheel was the real wild card to get that wheel to work and kind of show off just the different iterations of the masks that are in this package.
Let me adjust the volume.
For me,
how is the radio?
Quite a while before we even jumped into sketches.
So I'm going to call you 74. How is that 74? Is that doing okay?
Really wanted it to accomplish, and then I jumped into some digital
I just upped the gain quite a bit, to be fair.
Which is probably the quickest way for me to work. Some black and white digitals to kind of give you some examples and some looks that we were going to
I also moved the mic closer to my face.
And then it evolved from there. But the process of this was...
Gotta admit, it looks pretty cool.
It's rewarding to see where it all wound up.
That's a perfect segue into this next reveal that...
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I was about to type it. That's cool.
Very long time for, but not as long as you and I have been waiting for it. Tom, if you could please help me in revealing the Alley Vipers.
Alley Vipers.
Yes, finally the Alley Viper. As a collector of this line, I know this has been on the back of that card since day one, and I know people have been pointing to when is the Alley Viper coming out, and I've known for quite a while, obviously since I worked on the poster and
oh, I do like that. I'm not,
coming.
As I say, I'm not a huge fan of G.I. Joe, but that looks really cool.
To be the one that worked on this mysterious Alley Viper, and I'm just so pleased to be able to reveal it and finally get to see.
That's really cool
in the wild.
Yeah, I think you and I both, and I know the fans that have been waiting a very long time for this. This to me is a very special character to G.I. Joe. I think it's one of the most iconic looking character designs.
It just looks really, really cool.
And it really exemplifies like some of the wackiness and craziness that I love about Joe.
I think the Alley Viper is such a great intersection of what makes G.I. Joe G.I. Joe. It's a combination of military and sci-fi, and this is that, plus like throw a splash of crazy color on it, and this has everything that makes G.I. Joe to me.
Agreed, and I think you've done an amazing job at capturing all that with your
I don't know if it's going to be shown, but the Marvel one is right at the end.
It hits all the beats.
I reckon they will.
Ideally, a piece of character art for G.I. Joe would, and it has that little flavor of that Cobra, world propaganda in it. we get some of the corner pieces of
I do like
some
it.
of our
I think
favorite Cobra characters in there.
I'm so
and,
glad they're
this is
selling
gonna
the
be one
art.
that I know
Like that's the
people are
one thing
gonna
is I'm
want.
really
I
glad they're
think the
selling this
poster
art.
is a Venn diagram of so many of my interests and passions.
Because this is the stuff that you'd have on your walls that would look
propaganda artwork
really
and
cool.
The graphic design and the illustration.
I think
and
everyone
one of my
is
favorite
here.
brands of all time. So that it's really an honor, and I'm so happy it's finally out there.
I know you and I could talk about artwork and GI Joe all day, but I want to let the fans.
I will
know
say,
that this
if you're
is
here
just
and
some of
share
these
the link with
posters
everyone.
from our friends at
Ghostbusters has
International.
not been announced.
So go check that out. And before we
Everyone is
wrap
here
up,
for the
I do wanna
Ghostbusters,
give
and everyone
you a
just
chance
disappears.
To let people know where they can find you.
Yeah, so my portfolio site and shop live at strongstuff.net. My Instagram handle is strongstuff, and Twitter I am strongstufftom.
Nice.
That should be it.
Definitely go follow. Worthwhile follow. I can speak firsthand. Tom, I'm so glad we got a chance to do this.
I'm a Prime member, but didn't get the link. It's US. I don't know if it is. It shouldn't be
Here we are
US
on Main
restricted.
Street, by far our longest, widest corridor. I don't know what we call it. Let's call it a street.
Oh look, there's the Power Range
This
toys.
is Main Street. This splits the 1027 building clean in half. And imagine 70, 60 years ago, this is where they made the toys. This was the production.
That's kind of cool.
So it's no surprise that if toys were made here, this is where you'll find, nice sweeping action there, James, you'll find our staff toy store. Now remember, we love toys. We're fans just like you.
I actually generally thought most of the staff would have got toys. Oh, okay, we're on Power Rangers now.
Brands and the stories that have been
Nope,
with us
Orville, we're just here.
since childhood, to be honest with you. And it's always great when we can introduce new brands into the house.
It's weird how they've not actually done, like, they didn't send the link out. I got it, like, at 9 o'clock.
I'm not allowed because Keith would get me. We don't want that, do we? So,
Just
one
go
of
out the other door.
latest family members that have been added is Power Rangers, of course.
Okay, let's see what we got.
I've noticed there have been lots of
Blow
questions
me
from
away.
Power Rangers fans for Dino Fury executive producer and director Simon Bennett that they're desperate to know about. So we have a little surprise, a little treat for you. Simon's taken some time out of his busy schedule and he's going to answer some of those questions
Okay.
right now. So
Here we go.
Simon, over to you.
Thanks, Steve, and hi, Ranger Nation.
Okay, here we
and
go.
House fans. I'm so happy to be here to be able to answer some of the questions.
I love the
going through people's
graphics.
minds. I know that my social media got very busy lately when I started
Yes, it has.
online, and I had to kind of back away a bit because I wasn't able to do my day job. But this gives me an opportunity to actually be able to chat to you and
We don't know yet.
with some of the questions that you are
RNDM.
going to
We
be
do not
sending
know
in.
yet.
So great to be here. Very happy to be here, and let's see if I can answer some of these without.
I wonder if
giving
Simon's
away
read all
any
those books.
Spoilers. Right. Okay. First question here is: if you had a Dino Fury
Oh,
boost
God,
key,
it's gonna be
what power would it
Basic
unlock?
questions, isn't it?
That's a great question. I love those boost keys. Very convenient. I think my Dino Fury boost key would
Oh, it's gonna be
unlock the
generic.
power of
Oh, look,
time
he's
travel.
got a Ranger helmet behind him.
Because I would love to go back to Sheffield, England, when I was a child, and I grew up there before my family moved to New Zealand when I was about 8 or 9 years old. And I'd love to hang out around my schoolyard and local parks and old haunts and just remember what it was like and being there in the early
Okay,
70s.
Simon.
So that's one thing I'd like to do. Another thing I'd like to do is go back to
Oh.
the time of the dinosaurs and see what they were really like, because
I
of
think
course,
everyone
we
wants
only
to
have
do
the
that.
fossilized bones, we don't know. And I'm kind of convinced, because birds are the descendants of dinosaurs, that dinosaurs actually
I don't know
weren't
why
as
the
dumb and
RSP,
scaly and
RSVP
lizard-like
thing didn't
as
work.
they're often depicted. I think dinosaurs were feathered with brightly colored plumage, and T-Rex was more like a gigantic parrot stomping through the primeval forest, roaring with sharp teeth. And I would love to go back there just to see that. And that was one of the ideas behind the feathered kind of headdress
Okay.
that Solon has. Is we were
I
creating
generally thought it was like
a
that's the reason why
dinosaur
we went back in time with
character,
Power
so
Rangers.
we wanted to at least.
I heard
reflect
if you
what
sign up for the
paleontologists
Proton
have
Pack as a
discovered
premium
about
member within
dinosaurs
48
now.
hours,
They
you get some
probably
bonus.
were
Oh, that's
feathered
pretty cool.
beasts.
Oh, anytime visitor,
So that's
anytime.
a little sneak tidbit about Solon.
Just like the video,
Will we see
sub if you
more
want,
Morphin
because there's
Masters
tons
in
of
this
like
story
content.
in Dino Fury Season 2? Well, You'll just have to keep watching to
But
find out. That's
I'm
all I can say.
glad
It
that I
was
could
great to
share
introduce
this.
Morphin Masters.
Why would you
What we
ask a
wanted to
question
do
like
was
that?
tie together
Like, why couldn't you give
all
an
the bits
answer?
of lore that were kind of inconsistent between various seasons. And the idea behind the Morphin Masters was that there were intelligent entities behind the scenes guarding the grid and helping the ranger teams with morphers and link devices, but never actually getting involved in a hands-on kind of way. And it explains a lot, and it actually does unify things a lot. And they were
Exactly what I'm thinking in Nostalgia.
They have been a feature
or
in the
Joestar.
comics, but,
Exactly what I'm thinking.
It was great to actually be able to do more with them and provide a bit more depth. As far as what comes next, as I said, you'll just have to keep watching. What makes filming in New Zealand so great for Power Rangers Dino Fury? We're very lucky in Auckland, particularly in that we have a whole variety of different types of locations, less than an hour's drive from where the studio is. We've got forest, we've got beach, we've got quarries, we've got urban environments. So in a lot of other countries, you might have one or two of those.
I like Simon, don't get me wrong.
Access others of them.
I think it's just
travel a long way, which is
these are questions that could have been answered at a
we can access a whole range of different locations in Auckland, which is fantastic. And when we shoot over summer, the weather is very stable, which is another good thing. Another reason why it's great to shoot in Auckland is because we have a very talented crew here who are used to making Power Rangers. And they have.
I do love the fact that you see the comments on the other side, and it's just like, fuck's sake.
Also shoot out of
Let's skip Power Rangers, go back to Joe's. No one cares.
And why?
I want Power Rangers.
Well, I've got two in season 28. The first one is episode 13, which is the Slither kidnap and romance story. But the main reason I love that episode, apart from the fact that I think the story is really well told, is because it is the first episode where it's made clear that Izzy, Green Ranger, is a member of the LGBT.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I know the episode.
And it's the first time in the TV show of Power Rangers that we've.
That was a really good episode.
Character,
anytime, man, anytime.
I think it's really important that Power Rangers is inclusive and it reflects.
Just drop a like on the video.
So it was a big step forward for the show, and one I'm really proud of being associated with. And it was great that
or share it with your
Hasbro
friends.
And E1 and Nickelodeon and everyone were so supportive of us telling that
Have to
story.
drop in Nickelodeon.
It's important and it's timely. My other favorite episode in season 28 is episode 21, which is the finale episode. And the reason I like that one is just because it is so exciting for me. That battle in the woods when the Dino Henge statues have been destroyed, and Santora in the tube, and will Void Knight be able to resuscitate her in time, and the unmorphed fight. I just think it's Power Rangers at its very best, and was really well directed and performed. What teasers can you give us for Power Rangers Dino Fury Season 2? Not a lot, because I don't want to spoil your enjoyment of the show.
I hate.
And if you know what's going to happen, it won't be nearly as
it's
much fun.
One thing I really hate.
Every episode.
It's generic. What happens to season 2? Can't do it. Why put it in there?
That the story continues where we left off with the characters at the end of season 28. It's direct continuation.
No, look, enough. Proton Power. No, Elwood. No, don't be that person. At the end of the day, let us have our own thing. Otherwise, don't mention the Proton Pack.
First half in season 28.
I'm in the Proton Pack. I'm gonna guess it is.
What
no, Dominic. See, we want the Power Ranger stuff.
Santora and Void Knight, because last we saw a Void Knight who was engulfed in a huge explosion.
I would like everyone getting their stuff, each of us.
Which might give you a little insight into.
I don't know about the Transformers yet, but that's coming up next. Okay, are we going to get the? Is it going to be the bike stuff?
There you go. You are the privileged few people who have been given an insight into the next season. Just don't tell anyone, otherwise everyone will know. Just keep it to yourselves.
It's not. It's going to be over.
If I could choose the theme for the next Power Rangers team, what would it be? I can't really say what it will be, because that obviously, if there was
Oh.
going to be another series, would be a complete secret. But what I can say is that a lot of thought and discussion goes into deciding whatever theme is going to be an incoming Power Rangers theme, and involves a lot of people.
Okay.
What I can say really is themes that I have enjoyed. I really like the dinosaur themes, like Dino Fury and Dino Charge. I enjoyed as a season, but I think that next season should steer away from dinosaurs, simply so we don't end up repeating ourselves too much. I like in space Rangers episodes. I grew up watching some of the great science fiction films and TV series.
If they don't show toys, I'd be very, very disappointed.
For me, I get a real thrill out of making shows that reflect the things that I loved when I was a kid. I sometimes have to pinch myself. I go, I can't believe I'm so lucky to be in this job making stuff like this, because I just love it still, and I can continue to be a big kid.
Ghostbusters is on soon.
I really like the whole post-apocalyptic world as a theme.
Anytime, Benjamin, anytime.
Kid, the whole Cold War was still very much looming over our head, and prospects of annihilation were a lot closer than they are now. And RPM is one of my favorite Power Rangers seasons. I just love that world. So that's where my taste lies, but obviously not giving away anything about what the future holds in store. The cast looks amazing.
Why we got this? I like it. I like it.
Any funny stories? Well, when I'm on set, everyone tends to behave themselves, so I don't witness the funny things firsthand. But I would strongly recommend that you all follow the cast on social media, because they're very good about.
Is it $50 to watch?
Clips and little insights and
holy crap! $50.
What a fantastically fun and smart and dedicated bunch of people they are.
Holy crap!
Honestly, a great team of actors that we had.
We don't know how long it's on for, Mark. We don't know.
Very committed. They loved the show.
$50.
At the same time, they were very serious about doing the best work that they possibly could, and worked.
That can't be right.
Ask for anything more from a team of actors. They were stuck here.
That can't be right. 50. Oh no, if you paid your thingy. Okay, yeah. I was like, they doing it. So Benjamin, this is Simon Bennett, the showrunner for Power Rangers.
And really, it was just like one.
Okay, yeah, if you remember.
I was very happy.
I was like, they're charging $50 for more.
Okay, I think that's it for the questions. So, thanks very much for listening to me ramble on, and I'm so excited about what we're going to bring you all in the next season. I can't wait to see what you all think of it. So that's it from me, and back to you, Steve.
Okay, it's good.
One of my favorite places in the whole building. That I don't know who put it there or how long it's been there, but it's genius. It really sums up the creative spirit of 1027 building with all its nooks and crannies. Anyway, James,
okay,
we're getting deeper into the 1027 building now, and we're getting into the heart, the creative heart of the building. You'll see here, we've got the red doors. These doors are spread out along this whole corridor, so why don't you come down with me? And behind those red doors,
so we didn't get any Power Ranger figures.
Toys that bring them to life. Super special,
okay.
Super restricted, only accessible.
So we're in the Transformers.
From Keith.
Yeah, I'm going to stream the whole thing. Since we've got quite a lot of people in here, I'd feel bad for just going, okay, thanks guys.
But I'm going to try and do something special with you. I'm going to try and have a little word with Keith later and see what we can do. Anyway, time for some more brand team news.
Feels like they've just moved into the building.
Miraculously, at Transformers. This is the Transformers War Room. This is where everything is all the big decisions are made right here. So we've got Ben inside, I believe, and we're going to go and,
I feel I should be getting paid for this.
Give to us. So why don't we come this way?
No, it's the building, the 10/27. It's also 27th of the 10th, but in America, it's the other way around.
No, sorry.
Okay, so...
do I not have access anymore?
Hello, hi, Steve.
Yeah, my key card doesn't work. Ben, are you in there, mate?
Hey, Steve, Ben's in here. It's all good. I got this. We're going to talk to the premium members and keep you out there.
Oh man, like I feel like the Power Rangers one's got massively slammed.
Hey, Hasbro Pulse Premium fans, thanks for joining us. We just wanted to say thank you for another very successful PulseCon weekend. We hope you really enjoyed what we had going on. I'm coming to you from the War Room. I can't
It reminds
show
me
you
of the
what's left in front
yes,
of me,
I
but
would
this
get
is
yeah.
where
I kind of go with
everything
the E3
happens on
Convention Center.
Transformers. We develop the toy lines.
It's
We
been a
work
while
on
since
movie
I've been
stuff
there,
in
though.
here. But I can show you a little bit behind me. There might be a couple.
Oh,
Easter
awesome!
eggs
Thank you,
if wanna kind of decipher what's going on
BT3615.
there.
Thank you very much
First,
for
I wanna take a
subscribing to the
second
channel.
Thank everybody that backed the HasLab
Anytime, I will say this, anytime one of these is on, I will stream it.
Hard work on this as well as everybody else over there. Our entire team.
I mean, I am a premium member, so
just everybody that's worked on
it's
this
only fair that I'm
very own
using my
packaging and
product.
stuff like that. Speaking of the packaging, we definitely check the forums to see what they're talking about. So we want to put a little bit of
Steve just couldn't get that one.
minds about what's going on with packaging. While I can't talk about the artwork and specifically what's going on, we do know people were concerned about what they got for Unicron, just a big giant brown box with a black print on it. So we will have some nice artwork. There again might be something going on here to give you a little insight to who's going to be involved with that. But I want to let you know that we're putting our item in this, which is what we call our PSYOP packaging, which is just an acronym for Ships in Outer Container. So your nice box will be going in this brown cardboard box, so it'll be nice and protected.
Everyone's catching up now.
We will definitely be back with more info and a little bit of look at that. Be sure to keep an eye on Hasbro Pulse Unboxed for those updates throughout the entire time of the production cycle, which we officially entered this week. It's really exciting.
Okay.
Next up, as you know, this has been an entire year celebration of the 35th anniversary of Transformers the movie.
Yes,
For those
I
of
have
you that
just
were able
reviewed
to
2 of
join
those
us for our
items.
in-theater showings in September, you were surprised with some stop-motion videos that were aired before the start of the movie.
I did not see that.
There was a 4th video that did not make it to theaters in time, so for our premium members, we have a first time ever seen right here, right now, on this premium event. Have a look.
Okay.
They thought they couldn't judge.
I really hope. If we get struck, we know what's happening.
And that stupid judge exiled us to space!
What the hell?
Well, we are defenseless.
But they forgot.
We created the Transformers long ago. Now we have created the mightiest of all. Awaken Unicron!
To be fair, from what I've seen of this was absolutely amazing as a toy. Holy crap.
And the Omega. I'm the bringer of chaos, death, and destruction. I bring
Holy crap.
to the universe. I am Unicron.
Prepare to serve us!
Who are you?
That
Your creators!
was amazing.
Curious. I only detect one of you inside me.
We are quintessons.
5 in 1.
I want to know like a size comparison.
Us.
I am Unicron. I serve nobody.
So I've got sports pack, a bunch of Ghostbusters, use split pack. Okay. Dare to be stupid. I'm getting rid of my split Halloween Pro pack. I'm ready for the real thing. I didn't see what happened there.
You're gonna be sorry for this.
Okay.
I am hungry. I must now find a planet to
That's really cool. I'd look the whole pose thing. That was pretty awesome. I replica pack though, just interested in the Spring Award one. Is awesome. Yes, we need to trap 2 common Hasbro.
I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty impressive. I definitely cannot convert Unicron that fast. We want to take a second to thank everybody involved with making all of those stop motions, specifically Flint Lilly and Joe Troutman.
That's what I'd want.
Flint worked on the writing. He was actually part of the original '86 writing.
$600 though. Is that for Unicron or is that for the Proton Pack?
A very special thanks to everybody who worked on that as well.
1,500 now.
John
I have the
Machida,
split one.
Stan
That's pretty
Bush,
cool.
Francis
LM,
Osley,
man.
Travis
Thank you very much,
Ryan, and Vince
L.
Nicola for helping out
Elwood
music
Pool,
and bringing this
1978.
entire
Thank you
thing to
very
life.
much. They've not done any of the Star Wars.
Let's do a little recap on Legacy.
I am a Power Rangers
we
channel,
wanna
by the way,
say thanks to Rachel and
as
Mark
well as
for
a few
taking
other
us
things.
Through Wave 1 this past week. we're really excited that we're bringing all these multiverses together over the next couple of years in product. We definitely wanted to figure out how
It's
to
almost
bring
90
some of our
centimeters,
different
damn.
entertainment properties
2 to 3
into the
feet tall.
Generations
There you go.
line look.
That's so
There's definitely
crazy.
more to come in 2022. Be sure to keep your eye on all of the Pulse social channels for more Fan First Fridays and other upcoming events. And then speaking of legacy, you know, we're here for some exclusives and whatnot, obviously, right? So how about a brand new item?
Yes, I think Ghostbusters is next.
On Friday.
$5.90.
Our first Gen Selects item from 2022 will be Lift Ticket. I have this new packaging here. I'm just going to show you guys.
Oh, that looks nice.
We're trying to make Gen Selects a little bit better, not just that brown cardboard box that you were getting before. So as you can see here, we got some line art for the character. Lift Ticket here on the front. The Legacy logo here on the top of the box, just to make it a little more unique, what we got going on. Obviously, we couldn't show you this before we revealed the Legacy line, but a little bit of
it was Cobra Commanders?
The Black Xeric
something like that
you purchased a few months ago.
Oh, thank you very much, the Geeky Scouser. Thank you very much.
Coming in this look, the same as Lift Ticket.
I'm glad that you like the channel.
Revealed, you guys get to see that. It's pretty cool.
They didn't. They just
so as you can see here
told
on
us.
Screen, we have Lift Ticket in his bot mode. You know, bright red going on here. He's got a bunch of stuff on him. He's got his blaster, pretty neat. And then when you check him out in his converted vehicle
that looks
mode,
pretty cool.
You can see he's kind of a square body trucks, off-road tiring, kind of big, beefy.
How many Transformers are there?
It says Wrecker, make of that what you will. Hopefully this kind of gives everybody a little insight to what might be going on with our 2022 Gen Selects items. Pre-orders for our Gen Selects Deluxe Lift Ticket.
Nothing for Power Ranger fans. Not allowed that.
At the end of this live stream, and for all fans beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Again, I just want to say thanks to everybody that helped make PulseCon a great success. You, the fans, for tuning in, allowing us to donate a bunch of toys to Toys for Tots. Thanks to Rachel and Mark again for taking us through Legacy.
Also, thank you very much, Primary Pearl Creations. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much.
A big success.
If there's any Hasbro Pulse stuff like this that is exclusive to premium members, I will stream it. So every time they announce it, there's always around.
The Transformers War Room, I'm going to bring you somewhere extra special for the next leg.
The basement?
Of our 1027 tour. I'm going to bring you somewhere where no one ever really goes. We are in the archive basement.
I would love it if there's some guy eating a sandwich. That's the sort of comedy I would have.
You'll see, James, follow me closely. You'll see hundreds of grey plan chests. Just stretching for ages.
To be fair, this hasn't been about, it's just over an hour.
Plan chests are thousands of original drawings from the 80s. All those toys that we played with when we were little, if you're as old as me, they're all here. They're all original design drawings. So let's take a look at what one of these drawers has. Let me get my light ready. We're going to go to AA1.
Do you reckon they've got a guy with a boom mic, or is it just a really good mic?
Oh my goodness. There's a G.I. Joe character sheet, original, still drawn in pencil. That's amazing. It has the has specifications on it. So we've got like polypro.
I've got jam on my fingers. Damn it! I've ruined that.
371. That's the color spec. When was this drawn? Drawn in 82. This was hand drawn in 1982.
Alley Cats go on sale very soon.
39 years ago.
I think it's all after this event or something.
What else we got?
Whatever time they say, like, oh, this is going to be here.
Oh, it's stuck together. Ugh. What we got? We got Command. Hang on, it says Commando, but it's Snake Eyes. This is the original Snake Eyes drawing. That's amazing. Again, in pencil.
You're not going to show it to the camera?
Commando in blister, but that's Snake Eyes sitting right here. Absolutely wonderful. What else we got?
Every single.
They still had to draw the blister cards in those days.
Everyone is now going to get a job at Hasbro, and they're just going to go into that building.
I could spend hours down here if it wasn't so terrifying. So I think what we'll do, James, because I kind of getting a little bit creeped out, we'll hand over to the Ghostbuster team now, who I think actually might have something to tell us about and show us that we could use right about now. But right about now, I'm feeling a little bit like we need to leave. Come on.
Are you troubled by expensive credit card charges for movie-inspired props?
God,
Do you experience feelings of dread in your wallet or savings account?
Have you or anyone in your family
Here we go, guys.
missing out when it comes to adult collectibles?
I think you should have been wearing
If
gloves.
the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up the phone and get in touch with the professionals. HasLab.
Hello? Just kidding. HasLab doesn't have a
That's the
landline,
phone.
and our courteous and efficient staff is not on call 24 hours a day to serve all of your supernatural elimination.
But you know that you'd
adult
want them.
collectible needs. HasLab.
What? Good props. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, wow. Oh, actually, okay. Why would you do that? Oh, wow, okay. Really? Why would you put the thing, don't see, that's it?
We're ready to equip you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Only for US kind of thing. Okay, UK. Okay, we all get it. £359.
Hi everyone, my name is Bill, and I'm a designer here on Ghostbusters at Hasbro. And with me today, I have Eric Reich.
That's actually not bad
co-producer,
for the price,
and
to be
Jason
fair.
Reitman, who's a co-writer and director of the new Ghostbusters Afterlife film.
Hey Bill.
How you doing?
I'm glad that everyone can help on this.
Jason, our first question is for you. What was it like seeing the Proton Pack on set for the first time?
An
Nice.
absolute thrill. And you have to remember that when I was 6 years old, I was actually on the set of the original film in 1984. So to
The
see
prices were
our
in the
Proton Pack,
at the
35
end.
years later on set, it's the moment you realize, wait a second, I think we're making a Ghostbusters.
So you're looking at
Did your dad, Ivan, let you
$399 and
I
99
think it would've been too heavy. I think
cents.
I would have fallen over.
And then
I did
£359
bring home
UK
a
price.
Neutrona wand, and I made the awful mistake of just like playing with it like a toy as a kid. So I just thrashed this piece of movie history.
Were you allowed to keep it after that?
I still have it. I may have to bring it out here to Pawtucket so you guys can maybe like bring it back to life.
I'll fix it for you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
have some great
Can you
guys
put
on.
new features in it? Can you make it like buzz
Super
and
up.
like give noises and lights and stuff?
Absolutely. Do that. We can do anything here at Hasbro.
Can you though? You didn't give us a good enough
All right,
Power Ranger thing.
Eric, when did you first see the Proton Pack?
During pre-production, we actually brought in a fan to
Yeah,
look at one of the
$400.
original
Damn,
Proton
chat's going
Packs, sort of
crazy
to get
now.
inspiration for this new one.
$359
And
for
I
UK
remember
and then
seeing the
$400
actual
for
prop,
US.
I believe at the prop. warehouse when we first
I do
started
watch My
looking
Hero
at the-
Academia. I've just reviewed
packs, the
season
shells,
1,
the
but I
packs.
do watch My Hero
And that one was really
Academia. I'm
special because
about
Violet Ramus was there, and she actually got to try on.
season 4. I think I've
her
watched up to.
father's pack. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that was the first time I saw it.
So.
Okay, everyone seems really happy.
What was the inspiration for updating?
HasLab is already up on Pulse
we
Good.
wanted to show years of ghost busting on that pack. So it's almost more just the wear and tear. It's the scratches, it's the nicks.
I think
we
400
replaced
is
the
a
handle on
decent
it,
price for that, to be
and
fair.
We wanted to be able to see inside it for the first time.
Speaking of inside, we get to see inside the cyclotron for the
I think they'll do a Bulk and Skull lightning
You know,
pack.
that was one of those thrilling moments.
It has to
where
be a
we
double.
had,
If they did it
these
singly,
film
it
designers
would flop.
Who are working with a piece of iconography that kind of anyone knows who's ever watched a Ghostbusters movie, and it was really up to them, you know. And they obviously they researched the science. I don't think they visited CERN or anything, but they really tried to think.
Momo
about, okay,
is my
how
favorite
have Egon
character.
built this
She
thing,
is
and
queen in
what
the
could it
entire
possibly
thing.
Look inside, and that's one of those moments as collective filmmakers.
Yeah, who's yours?
that you get to
Blue
have a lot of
Cosplay.
fun.
Who is yours?
Great. I hear there's a funny backstory on some of the switches involved in the actual prop.
Everyone's exploding in their pants.
I'll
I think that it's a stretch goal,
There's a
so how
moment,
many
if you're a
people do it?
Ghostbusters fan,
I
that
think
you
that's going to get hit then.
definitely know, in which the Ghostbusters arrive at their first call at a hotel in New York City. They're in the elevator, and Dan reaches over to flip on the switch on Egon's pack, and you hear the thing boom up, and they obviously, you know, they take a step back, and we always thought, where's that switch? What does that switch look like?
So
And
we looked at
It became
it.
a goal of ours to actually show the switch for the first time. So it was.
Well, fingers
the
crossed
biggest
someday
change
in
to
a
the
lightning
pack
collection.
is
Yeah,
we
Squat and Babu will
actually
probably get double pack,
located
or that'll
the
be
Clayton
singular ones I'd more than
I
think
remember
of.
actually looking
What's with
at the
Hasbro
film
dropping
and
so
we were
many
looking at
HasLabs
the
all
pack
around
and
the same
saying,
time, this
is
close
it
to
under
Christmas?
here? Is it over
Yeah,
here?
Because
Figuring out
they
the exact
all
spot
want
for
your
it.
money.
Which, you know, it's a lot of responsibility. When you take a piece of iconography from a famous movie, you know, it's
As
like
long as
talking
there's
about a
no kind of
lightsaber or the DeLorean, you know, everyone knows
lock
exactly
on
what
it,
looks
like, oh,
If
you
you're
only
gonna
have
add something,
until
it better be right.
the 2nd of December, then I think you'd be
Do you have
okay.
any other funny stories about the proton pack? Maybe on set at all?
All Might.
I remember my
Ha
friend
ha!
Anthony Resnick
Young
was at the
Midoriya.
set one day, and Bill Murray was there. And
Man,
Bill was telling
my
Anthony,
instant
"All right, you
Ghostbuster,
wanna know what it's like to
my
be a
inner
Ghostbuster?
Ghostbuster nerd is
Why don't
going
you wear
mental.
this for an
I love
hour
All
without
Might
taking a
and
break? Put 'em on a
Azawa.
stopwatch."
Nice, good characters.
Anthony
He
put on-
actually did it.
Oh yeah, he did
The
it. But
target
by the end of the hour,
you
he
know
was- his back
that
was
they're
amazing.
going to hit 7,000
Yeah.
probably
And he was saying
within
even
the
original
first
one was
week.
heavier than what the kids got, so
Yeah.
he was giving Ivan a hard time for that one.
See, who's it like?
All right.
Brian has already
You know,
said
for
that
the
he's
proton,
already ordered it.
There was a light built in the prop for filming purposes. Are there any notable things that were added
Young
to the proton
Midoriya.
for the same purpose of filming?
It's a great question. It's interesting. You know, my cinematographer Eric Steelberg and I
And
were
it's like,
watching the original. We watched it, I don't know, a billion.
Oh, they
times.
don't
The only
take.
person
Oh
who
no, they
watched
only
the
take
movie,
card.
I think it's Eric. And
Well, I'm trying to be a
looking
voice
at the
actor.
wand and
Slowly getting
Eric
into
noticed
it.
this little light on the top
I
that
would love to be on
clearly
My
was
Hero
not
Academia.
there as part of the prop,
So,
except to
with
light
the backing,
actors'
what I'm-
faces. And you
what
can
I'm
start to
kinda
notice when
guessing
you watch
is
the original when they're holding the wand. There's a little light and it's there
You
just to give them a little up.
you
light
pay
for
for it
shooting.
up first, and
So
then
we
that's it,
wanted to
really.
make sure we included that.
It seems like they're running a risk of these projects falling
Alright, I got
flat.
some
I
rapid
think you'd
fire
probably get
questions.
your money back if
All right,
it didn't
Eric, we got a
fulfill.
question for you. How did you get involved with Ghostbusters?
I've never ordered anything from
So I've always been a
HasLab.
fan of Ghostbusters my entire life, and I can remember playing with the Kenner toys.
See,
when I was
200,
younger. In
and it's like how many?
2015,
Did they say 1,000,
I was working with
5,000,
Ivan
7,000?
Reitman, and this opportunity
They're
came
gonna
up with
do
Ghost
it.
Corps, and I was super excited to take on that responsibility and join in with Ivan to live out my childhood dreams of becoming a Ghostbuster. And I actually, my nephew and niece, they call me a Ghostbuster. They think I work for the Ghostbusters.
If I could have, if I had the money, I would, boom, instantly be paying for that.
thought when
If
you
I was a
saw
huge
our
Ghostbusters
HasLab
fan.
project?
Couldn't believe it, honestly. When I
2
walked in here
million,
and I took a look at it, I thought the real pack was
800,000
here.
to back the
And I'm not
project.
just trying to be nice. It's extraordinary. The wear, the tear, the look. I mean, it has that.
Oh, stop. No, keep going.
Fair enough. No, it really was.
It's gonna get, it's gonna hit
look,
that. If 200 people already have done it,
When I was 7 years old in 1984, every kid I knew was a Ghostbuster that Halloween. But no
I
one
wasn't
had
on that
anything
time. Well, I
that
wasn't
looks like that.
live.
That is
Oh.
an
No,
absolute
I was.
extraordinary toy. I can't believe you get to bring it home.
No, thanks. No, it's. I mean, there's a huge team involved in.
That does
developing
look
it, and
really
excited
sweet, to be
working
fair.
with everyone, and we're excited for fans to get their hands on it too.
I couldn't believe that you
Like, if you can
actually
open
it up
that,
and see
oh,
inside,
hot darn.
see the cyclotron exactly the way we showed it in the movie, and also I just love that there's cables to unhook, screws to twist off. I mean, it's the kind of stuff that makes
that's
things
the sort of stuff
so
that is worth the money if you can get it.
In the item, it's great.
Yeah,
we're excited. Eric,
I would be very happy
which
to own
Ghostbuster
that.
Do you feel like that you are most
I'm currently doing an
tough one.
Asda cosplay
I'd
too. I've
wanna
not
say
finished it. But
Egon,
yeah.
but
How
I'm
far do you
not
have to
a
do,
math and science
Blues?
guy, so I feel
How
like
far do you have to
Ray
do
would
it?
Probably be a good sort of
When do they
middleman.
announce
You know,
the
he's
live
he's
feed
good at
available to
tinkering with
pre-order?
things and figuring problems out.
I think
and-
it's going to
And he is
be
the heart
He's
and
the
the
heart.
passion and kind of
soon.
the keeper of Ghostbusters, and I think
Oh no,
that's
the
exactly who you are.
proton packs up available now.
All right,
Fun
Casey,
thing
back
about
to
having
you.
an
First
All Might
thought that
merchandise
comes
is you
to
can
mind
pretend to
when
live in the world. I keep a statue next to my
Chaos.
living room.
Demonic toddler.
I'm waiting
chaos.
for the All Might
You know, when
Figma.
Gil Cannon and I came up with the idea
I already
for
have
the mini puffs,
some
what
of the
the thought
Figmas of
was,
the My Hero Academia characters.
What if
and
we
I'm
just
getting
had
them
these
all.
little ghosts that were like 5-year-olds that wanted to break everything?
They didn't take the money
at
until.
that
Oh,
point,
okay. I thought they
everywhere we
took
went,
it.
I just imagine the mini puffs destroying things.
I thought they would have taken the money for something like
They're
this.
adorable little monsters for sure.
Because it's
Great.
just
All
taking
right, Eric,
interest.
back to
Like
you. One word that describes
everyone could
what it was
interest
like
it, but I
working
thought
with
like
Hasbro.
with that they'd take the money
To be
straight away.
honest.
One word. Amazing.
That's it.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic partnership. I think working with you guys has actually been really fun for me because I've been working on movies for a while, but to actually work on something outside of a movie and see the ideas that, you know, Jason and Gil have brought to life in the movie also also come to life on toy shelves has been really fun.
It's been fun for us also. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been an amazing partner back. I mean, Great brand and great.
You didn't get a chance until you're back
Last
13th. Let's
question.
get back.
Confounding adjective.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Blue Cosplay. I saw that pop
Yellow?
through.
Yeah.
Yellow.
German.
I've got a couple of stuff to buy from Hasbro's cosplay, such as scarf and jumpsuit. Okay, you can order it now. 316 back is out of 7,000.
Can you describe the feeling you had when you?
Okay, so once it's back, that's when they take the money. I thought it was more like back now and then, like a.
You know, a couple
put the money
nights
aside,
ago, I
but
was in
damn.
New York City for Comic
I
Con.
want to
where we watched the film
complain
for
a
the first
character
time
from
with
My Hero
3,000
Academia.
fans, and I was sitting next
Do
to my
it.
father, which really made me
Cosplay
feel
as every character.
extraordinary. And so it
Packer
kind
and
of
Pulse
occurred to
site.
me,
I also want my
I'd experienced something
Academia
like that
merch. I
before,
literally don't.
and
I know
it was like
exactly what it
being at
is.
Sundance,
Figures are the only
just
things.
People who love movies, and to watch Ghostbusters Afterlife with people who love it, who felt like it was Christmas morning, they were opening up gifts one after the other. Honestly, I'm not sure what'll ever top it.
All right, well, I want to.
How would you make a proton pack better for the next one?
Time out of your schedules.
Like this, if this is the
Walk out to
ultimate
Rhode
one.
Island and meet with us for a little bit and talk a little HasLab.
Absolutely.
With most of Hasbro's Pulse orders, you don't get charged until the items ship. With HasLabs, you don't get charged until. Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
It's film has become so virtual. You know, our film exists in
Noise
digital
on my
space. The idea that we can actually pick
My
up a
Hero
toy
Academia's
and make it
figures.
all real.
So anyone really like?
A lot of fun. Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. I Momo's the best one. Okay, Marvel time.
With a HasLab Proton Pack and Jason White.
Was it Star Wars? It's a mixture. I can't remember what's in order.
The back of my neck have finally flattened off after our spooky time down in the archive basement, but I did need to come somewhere a little bit
Star
less
Wars, okay.
creepy. It's 10/27. It ain't Halloween. Yet.
You can probably
So
turn
I
off the
am now
auto
in
renewal.
What I would argue is everyone in 1027's favourite part of the building, and that is the model shop. This is where our toys really start to come to life.
Okay, I
This
wanna
is
see
where
this.
We take our designs and we get them 3D printed or cast molded, and an incredible team of artists start applying the deco and start really building up those prototypes that you'll see at conventions and toy fairs, and also shown on Pulse live streams, because we're months and months away from actual final production. So, James, why
But
don't
you're
you
years
zoom in
ahead
and we'll
with what
take
you
a look
want.
at what we've got behind us here. So here we've
Okay.
got an example of where we take a cast and we always grey primer it. Always we start applying deco as an early photo sample, and then that eventually ends up the final production. So you can see the differences there and all that kind of jazz.
Include a giant Puffman you can stuff in the pack. I want the trap,
Light blue is our molds, our
but I can imagine them doing a giant
up to here.
Puffman. I imagine that they're going to do it.
This caught my eye. Look at these. I don't know what these
It's
are.
not charged yet, so I'm assuming they'll charge it when it works out. How would I make the
Looks
proton
familiar,
pack
but I'm
better?
not quite sure what that is. But anyway, I did
If you make it with an
notice that
aluminum
Fergie
body, I
is
think,
very
yeah.
intently down at this weird thing here, which I'll actually get
That's their
out and
next
I'll
one.
Bring it back up here. So this, in fact, is a book mold, and this is actually used in the final production of products and toys and collectibles, and it's how we apply certain paint apps, decos. So it's broken. So what happens is we put
Thanks,
the
Steve.
toy in here, and we wedge it, clamp it like that, and then the final production artist will get paint and across it, and obviously the paint only goes in the holes. So that
Tape,
thing
you can
is
use
used
tape.
in final production. Pretty weird. Don't often see them around. Anyway, I'm going to take a little bit more of a look down here because it's super cool stuff, and I'm going to leave you in the hands of my good friends from a galaxy far, far away who may have some more prototypes to show you. So, Patrick,
Okay, I want to see prototypes.
punch it.
The Rancor is too expensive.
Hello, Star Wars fans, and also.
Oh,
Steve,
no.
Thanks for the intro and
It's gonna have to be cut
we're
out.
gonna punch it here.
Get rid of the music. Get rid of the music.
So glad to see you all, Chris. Great to see
No
you.
one cares.
It seems like ages, but it's been 5 days.
It's almost time for
It's hard to
Ali.
believe
Viper's
it's only
most
been 5
excellent.
days
Get it
since
now.
this
We have
time
time to save $400.
It's been an action-packed
I do go to Comic Cons. I haven't been to
everyone
one
out there
since
enjoyed
the beginning of the
Pulse Con. I
pandemic.
know that we did.
America was the last
We
one in
love those
2018
events.
that I went
we
to.
love being able to interact with you all, share some news, share some reveals, and I will say it was also
You have
so
missed
wonderful
Mooncakes,
being back in
G.I.
this
Joe,
room
Power
with
Rangers,
people around
Transformers,
Chris, it's
and
great to be here with you
Ghostbusters.
virtually. I don't want to minimize that, but it was great being in the same room with you.
A plastic
And
slime
people
film
out
is
there,
not worth.
might not know
Damn.
this. Chris and I actually met in person for the first time last week at PulseCon, so that was a great experience. But welcome to the Pulse Premium 1027 event. We're excited to keep the news.
Hi,
and fun
Patrick, please
rolling.
stop your
My
terrible
name's
knee
Patrick, of course,
application.
from our
Mate.
marketing team, and with me is
Chris from Design.
awesome, cool. So we're gonna dive right in. In addition to PulseCon,
Chris does not look happy. He's like, I don't want to be here. Shit.
For Star Wars, which is going throughout the fall, and we were excited to see 1 Black Series and 2 Vintage Collection items revealed yesterday in Bring Home the Bounty. So,
So everything pretty much. You can rewatch the stream if you want. It's pretty much up here.
More Black Series product reveals today. So we've been
no, what they'll do is if we get struck, it'll be a copyright claim, and then we can cut it out the stream. So the stream will just be cut. Which, to be fair, is just them talking. You really want to see the product.
In the Star Wars universe. So up first, again, diving right in.
My last Comic Con was Birmingham MCM. My last one was MorphCon, but my last MCM was October 2017.
From Rogue One, it's the Jeddah Patrol Stormtrooper.
Please no more Stormtroopers or repaints. Stormtrooper.
Get into the line. I'll do the whole hand.
He looks all right. It's not
right there.
what I'd want to order.
New figure. Features all of the great articulation from our new Stormtrooper mold that we
The premium pack is available for you to order now. But if you're not a non-member, you can order it straight after. I think it's you have to wait an hour.
Rogue One throughout the year with the re-release of the crew, some other
They should bring back the Marvel Legends Punisher War Machine. That'd be kind of cool.
For the packaging, which you can
Again,
see on the screen.
you're the man. I've
we
got
love
more.
The crouch pose that you can see there.
That's absolutely fine. I'm glad that I can help out with this sort of stuff. As I said, even though I don't talk about a lot of these sorts of products and stuff like that, if there is a stream for an event like this, I will stream it every single time.
In pack and also on the side of packaging. And of course,
so I know how people want to see it.
Star Destroyer hovering over Jeddah City in the background.
Just a pink Darth Vader, you know we want it. Hasbro never forget EA's blunder. I'd love to go to Birmingham MCM Comic Cons this year. To be fair, I wouldn't mind going to more of them, but
gears, we do have 2 reveals from
it's
New
expensive.
But
all my money's going to these guys.
These are from The Mandalorian, which means they're from some other stuff. So how about Bad Batch?
Yes, they have talked about the
We
Proton Pack.
Batch, obviously, it's a great new extension.
But you can watch back. You can watch back the stream.
So start here with our first.
What the hell was that?
Is Omega or Omega, depending on where your accent says you're from. So yeah.
You say Omega, I say Omega. I'm from
Omega.
Minnesota, you're from. I don't know. Where are you from, Chris?
Where's Omega
Australia.
from?
I don't know. No, I'm from Ohio, but
there we go. Same thing.
Sometimes it feels like it's a totally
I
different
just spelling
world.
of good measure. I've heard
But yeah,
good
no,
things
she's-
about it.
she's a-
I have no
a
idea what
beautiful
this one
little
is.
figure.
It's the
And
one thing when you
smaller
put in the Proton
character,
pack and it's
we
like,
wanted to include a lot of
that's the only thing I
accessories
can
in the
think of.
pack. So you see, like, she comes with a
Uh,
bow, she
the
comes with
Proton
Ruby
pack
here, a little lizard.
is
So just some great fun stuff.
$400
gas
or
mask,
£359
a great little
UK.
pack out, a whole bunch of stuff.
They
And
sell the one extra. It's
we
been
know,
out
like,
for.
the
Oh, okay.
value of how much stuff and how big these figures are is important to people. So just including as much stuff as we can to really build out that world, I think is important.
Is this Bane?
For the packaging.
Oh,
great
Bad
job on
Batch.
the
Okay, that's the reason
packaging.
why I've not seen it.
You can see that iconic bow of hers. You can see Ruby down at the bottom. So
The
more
iconic
beautiful
bow that
artwork
she's
in
had
the
for
series
a month.
Very cool. Awesome. All right. One more reveal for the Black Series from Bad Batch Entertainment. This is a highly anticipated character. We could have done a Complete the Crew program. We love those programs for him, but the entire crew just came out this year. So hopefully you know who it is. I'm going to lift him
Is
up
it Echo?
because I have him posed out very, very intricately. It is Echo.
There you go.
And I'll just hold him up here so you can get a view
That's
of
pretty
this
cool.
new figure. So as mentioned, he is part of the Bad Batch crew. We wanted to make him consistent with the rest of that crew. So kind of a fun fact about the development process.
He looks all right.
That process, when reviewing samples,
Reminds me of
he made
Borg,
sure that we
like
ordered and had
Locutus.
all of the other figures in the Bad Batch crew so that we could really see them side by side and can compare them directly.
This
so
looks
that
like
we made a
Locutus of
consistent
Borg.
lineup. For Echo, as you can see, it's all
Oh,
about the
wow.
accessories, just
That-
like with
that
Omega
looks
or Omega.
spot on.
We really wanted to make sure that we nailed those. So you can see specifically that really unique claw accessory that goes over his right
between-
arm. That claw actually never made an appearance
Between
in the
G.I.
show,
Joe,
but we were
Classified Power
happy
Rangers,
to
Lightning
get it
Collection,
in this
Transformers, they
offering.
basically have a monopoly on the wall aside from
all
Yu-Gi-Oh
around.
cards
You
and
can see
video
the
games.
backpack on the back.
They have Magic
And
the
helmet,
Gathering.
obviously, removable helmet, have to see Echo underneath. and built in such a way that
I kind of like that. That figure looks really awesome.
So in terms of the packaging,
Proton Pack is cool, but I've already backed 3 Hasbros this year. Bad Batch figures finally. Anyway, I'm going to run my god and make a screen. We got one. After so many years, Proton Pack, if funded, will begin shipping in the spring.
The side panel illustration.
He doesn't look like the actor.
It features all of those accessories there that go into his socket arm. So great figure, great packaging. We're excited to finally.
To be fair, the Star Wars packs do look really, really nice.
Came out in 1 year, but we are excited to finally get Echo into the line. Echo, I don't know. How do you pronounce that, Chris?
I'm gonna go with Echo.
You don't have to answer that.
That one, yeah. That one doesn't have a heavy accent on it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So
Please don't mean format exclusives.
A character from the original trilogy, and that is Bib Fortuna.
Well done for hiding that there, Chris. Well done.
He's got all the levels of creepy you hope from Bib Fortuna. It's the long fingernails. I love it. All the detail on his
I don't know what he sounds like, but just look at it.
Flexible. So
all
the great sculpting on his outfit.
From get you,
It's
Jedi
just
scum.
Figure. If I pry this open, you can see some of the internal stuff, all the detail in there. Just a great figure, and really focusing on how we did the washes and effects on his
Is it possible to
face,
increase the
and
stream
just really
volume?
amazing, like the
Are we
subtleties
talking
in the
voice,
colors of
or are
his
we
eyes,
talking about
the little hangy down
thingy?
turkey waddle things?
Okay,
off his
actually, no,
neck
you want
there.
that one.
Just some great.
Okay, I've
classic
increased it a little bit
Fortuna
more.
Stuff, so really fun. And then in the package too, there's a great behind-the-scenes shot that some people may know about.
Is there an
but
anime
he's-
of Magic the
he's
Gathering?
hanging out. I think it
That's
was
pretty
during
cool.
production. Well, it was obviously during production. of Return
Didn't
of the Jedi,
realize
but
there was.
He's leaning there up on the side inside the sail barge, and he's got a cup in his hand, drinking on set. And it's a cup from the sail barge, but we went ahead and we are including.
Can you imagine if they got
in
Genshin
this-
Impact?
They're little tiny guys here, but 3 of the cups from our Cantina playset, so you can kind of recreate that scene as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fun little nods and more accessories for your Star Wars desk. So
That's awesome.
the packaging on him is pretty fun.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. You know that bib is so
Really?
so frightening and realistic.
Oh, that
so-
lightsaber is really cool
Go
behind him.
But taking a look at the packaging here.
Quickly moving
he's
on.
number 8 in Return of the Jedi stuff, but you can see here.
Thank you very much for joining
illustration on the side
Elwood,
there of him doing his
Edward,
little finger movements and stuff.
Elwood Pool 1978. Thank you very much for joining. And
Nice
thank you
fun
very
thing.
much for subscribing. Hopefully see you around in the
All
comments.
these figures, they're going to be available at most major retailers, including Hasbro Pulse, in the U.S., Canada, and the U.K. They won't be pre-ordered today in order to ensure a better pre-order experience.
Marvel is right up next, Jordan.
Make sure to announce in advance when those pre-orders will happen. They'll all be on shelf the summer of 2022, though.
Awesome. Cool. So fans, Pulse Premium members out there, that is it for today. But stay tuned.
Actually, I
for
thought we were
more
gonna
news
get more.
from Bring Home the Bounty throughout the fall. The party's not over there yet. That's going to keep going over the next couple of months. We will be back soon with something or the other. And
I'm
maybe
glad you're
just be
happy,
with you
Elwood.
all.
I'm glad you're happy.
Come here, James. Now, don't tell me that Uncle Stevie never does anything for you. I'm actually going to take you behind the red doors right now. So, let's come on in, follow me.
You could hop
I
that.
am actually going to have to kind of cover you up because it is top secret. in there, so let's come on. Right,
Not
James,
for me, it's not.
We are now going into the Action Brands area. We're walking.
Oh, awesome. Thank you very much, Melizzy.
You all right?
Thank
Why
you
not?
very much for the $1 super chat. That's awesome.
Actually, there's
Or
a meeting
donation.
going on.
But thank you very much.
There's a meeting going on. Hello, people. Keep quiet. Don't say anything. IP sensitive. What are you working?
Thanks for the stream. I still got my.
They're working. Look what they're working.
I'm
on. That is
glad,
cool.
man. I'm
It's a
glad that
shame
you got
can't
your
see
Proton
it.
Pack
Sorry, Premium Pulse members.
Bon.
Right, we're coming out of that, and we're down the corridor, and we're coming into the Marvel area. We're just going to back in here, and bump into that, and we are now in.
I imagine the cameraman goes, just stay the camera. Just, I don't care. Oh, okay, that's pretty.
So,
That's
as we
freaking
move into
impressive.
the final segment from Marvel, where else could I be that epitomizes the passion that we have in the 1027 building for these collectibles and stories and brands, other than
Oh.
Dwight's office, of course. Where
Steve,
else?
I reckon we become really good friends,
All the
Steve.
stuff he's got. Kind of tempted to do a little bit of a domino trick going on, but I know he
Do
can't.
it, Steve. Do it.
Promise. Anyway,
Cameraman like
let
bumps
me hand
into
you
him.
over to the, to
Can
our friends
you imagine if they
Marvel
all
team.
fell down?
Dwight, Ryan,
Oh
and
dear
Dan,
God, that would
and
be.
special guest star, and they're going to talk to you about toys, collectibles,
There's
stories, heroes,
Leo right there.
legends. That was quite dramatic, wasn't it, James? Very good.
Okay, Marvel time.
Hello, Marvel Legends fans. Welcome to 1027 Hasbro Pulse Premium Event. We are
Well,
the Marvel
thank you very much,
Legends
Aaron,
Big
for
Three
being in
coming
this as
back
well.
at you, hot off the heels of PulseCon. I am Ryan in marketing, joined as
I want
always
some
by
really cool
Dan,
Marvel stuff.
also in marketing, and then the man in the middle for the moment, our fearless leader, Mr. Dwight in design. So, guys, thanks for joining us for this really fun
Okay, guys,
premium
come on.
event. We've got a lot of great stuff.
Show me
on
some
tap.
good stuff.
We have a very special guest continuing our Fan Fest musical theme from last year. But first, just a little housekeeping, right? We enjoyed PulseCon immensely with you guys. We had a bunch of great guests there, from Donnie Cates to David Nakayama to Eric and Julia Leewald. Another great
that's
guest
really cool.
today. But going back to our
That
chat with David
Captain
Nakayama,
Marvel
you guys
poster is
saw
really
that
cool.
he did
Spider-Man as well.
a one-of-one artist sketch of Vulcan from the X-Men. Vulcan is going to be an upcoming figure in the 2022 line.
I don't
and,
know
now that
Vulcan
we
that
have
much.
this physical sketch, beautiful, you see on screen there, Dan and I were talking, what should we do with it? Thought we could maybe frame it and hang it in the office, and when we can.
If they did
it
it
while we work,
Apocalypse
but
for a
no,
crowdfunding
we
thing,
thought
I'd be
Hasbro
very
Pulse
impressed.
is where the fans come first. So what we're going to do with this really priceless piece of art here is we are going to give it away to a lucky Pulse Premium fan. So what you're going to do is go to HasbroPulse.com, where there will be the terms and conditions, and you'll read on how
Then
to
enter it.
and we will pick a Premium Pulse member.
Not on this stream, on their stuff, just in case if everyone's like, Ellen, no.
Vulcan PulseCon sketch. So that's a really fun activation that we're doing with the Pulse team. Go check out the website. Later today, we'll have it up for about 24
I do like
hours
90 X-Men Wolverine.
And with
Yes,
that,
I really
I'm
want to pick
going
up that
toss it
Wolverine.
over to
I
Dan
might
to
actually
introduce
pre-order
our
that.
next esteemed guest. We're super excited to have him. He's a big Marvel fan, a big toy collector, as you will see. So Dan, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Like you said, today we have a special guest for you guys today. I have the pleasure of working with, Ryan and Dwight, who are Marvel legends in their own right. But today,
There's
right
that
here,
rogue
right
in the
now,
background.
we have a hip-hop legend, a Queens, New York legend, one of the illest MCs to ever hold the mic, and a true Marvel Legends collector himself. You've heard of him through Organized
Oh,
Confusion.
God.
He has great solo albums such as Eternal Affairs.
This
War,
is not the same guy that was on the
and
last
his most
one.
recent project is with his band 13. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Pharaoh Monch. Pharaoh Monch, how you doing?
Okay, no,
man?
it's not the same guy.
Wow, what an intro. That was amazing.
The last time
Yeah,
they had a
it's
guest on,
pleasure,
it just
man.
let him
It's
talking
awesome
about
for
it.
me to be a part of this, and I'm super excited,
Nice. Yeah. Thank you again for, joining us. I'm nerding out. Ryan and Dwight probably want me to shut up because I've been talking about you for like months and months. I've been showing them all your.
Do you really think he's been talking about him for months and months and months? Because I don't think he has.
I wanted to ask you a couple of questions just in general, all right? So, Pharaoh, everyone who has followed your music career knows.
Oh, God,
that
this is what happened last time.
Right? There's so many line references to Marvel characters, right? And one of my favorite albums from you is, Stress.
Do you think that they sent the guy so much stuff?
Right? So, like, what was your initial gateway into Marvel in itself? Like, what's that origin story like?
I think it's because Hasbro don't own the molds
for me,
the
even
Beyblades, and they
before,
just make the
the hip-hop
Taka
career,
Tama versions and make their own.
comic books and Marvel.
Isn't
I
Bandai the
think
one that
it
owns
just-
the
It just lended
Beyblades? Though?
itself to the colossal way that myself as an MC
I thought
wanted
the sound
to
was going
approach
then.
my vocals and
I pre-ordered Mondo
verbose
version.
and these
I've gotten
arrogant
so much TMT
themes,
stuff, Ghostbusters stuff.
you know,
I'm running out of room.
arrogant characters
I
like
know that
Thor
feeling. I am
and
completely
like
out of
Norman
room.
Rad, Silver Surfer would just
And I've just
talk to
reviewed some of the
people like,
Beast War stuff
you
for
just mere
Transformers.
mortals. So just in a battle sense,
It is.
or
Who is that?
a
No one knows who it
bragging
is.
sense,
I don't know
I
who
would
he is.
read these lines in the books and be like,
Like last time they
"Oh,
did
I'ma
this,
borrow this
they
word,"
got
or "I'ma borrow this attitude
they
in
got
my
some other
verse,"
guy on, and
in
they
the song,
hardly
and
spoke about it. It was just about this guy's
more,
career.
more colossal or way more arrogant.
And I would
than
say they
ever
shouldn't play with
possible.
toys. If,
And,
if celebrities can do
the
it,
theme in hip-hop
see,
throughout,
it would be like, oh, celebrities are allowed to because they can pay for it. But
taken
adults
because
aren't.
we, it's
I'd be like,
brag
no, I'm going
culture,
to play with what I
and
want.
hip-hop
I'm going to buy
culture
what I
just,
want.
I
I got
wanna be
the
better
Lego
than the next
Ecto
person,
one,
and a
and
lot of
that thing
times
is
the
really huge.
characters
All
would
these
have that
toys look really
attitude.
new, so maybe they sent him.
From Wu
I
to Run
reckon so.
DMC, to DMC, who mentions that like Hulk was his guy. It's been there since the beginning.
But he could easily have just dusted it all off for the collection properly.
No doubt. I cannot tell you how many lines I always try to like find and just be
Just
like,
let him talk. If you have stream. Did someone say stop talking? I bet no. When did crowds go live? I missed the stream. I think all the stuff's live for Pulse members now, but like in an hour or so after that, then they should be up there.
When did you start actually collecting like action figures? Were you like a
Yeah, I'd always play with the toys.
When you were a kid? Like, what's that story there?
Well, obviously, I collected different, action figures as a kid, but this obsession came during the pandemic and lockdown. I was doing interviews in this same spot right here, and I had a piece back there, and my man Wade was like, "I see you got this little 3-inch thing." And,
okay, so you basically it started at lockdown.
He says he didn't, but then I kind of looked back and was like, all right, I got to get my figures up, up to par, So he put me onto a couple of things, and then I just kind of joined the community. But for me, like,
oh, there's trouble in there, chat.
The figures and taking pictures and remembering where I was.
Did they pass the taboo
when I was reading those books?
I don't know. I don't know where he's from.
In such a crazy
I think people started at 7 p.m. For the Joes.
It just brought me back to zero, and my imagination would just expand from there. So it was helping me make beats and helping me write, kind of imagining these.
I think Supreme only gets 1 minute of exclusive access.
Taking pictures and just the excitement of.
I thought everyone got the same sort of thing. Oh, Pulse members got it like an hour before.
To get back into it that hard.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, one of the funniest things that I saw, or not funniest, but like, to me, what was ironic is like, I would look at some of your poses and some of your pictures, and I'd be like, man, yo, Pharaoh poses better than I do. Like, I'm a marketer, right? So like, Dwight always makes fun of me for posing my action figures like really poorly, right? But I saw some of your posts and your pictures, and I was like, man, he's posing them a lot better than I am,
Really? I'd be if I was working at Hasbro, I'd be posing the figures all the time.
Everybody's dream to like, draw and ink for Marvel. So even back then, it was like about the poses you could hit.
Oh, there's so much bad stuff happening in their chat.
These themes and
I'm not even paying attention.
Covers, John Byrne, Claremont, whoever. So
see, I told you the Proton Pack is instantly.
So
it's only been what?
Pose, it takes me back to those times.
Not even an hour. Let's say it's been at least half an hour since Ghostbusters.
Back,
and it's always up to 1,000. It's going to hit it in a couple of days.
So it's been really dope to collect because, like I said, it brings me back to zero. And
it's going to be that.
I can just
it's going to
really
hit it.
Write from that point and really create from that point. So it's been very helpful on that side as well.
No, 100%. One of the questions I did want to ask you was, I've seen some posts where you're like in the gym and you got a figure on the elliptical and you're like working out and you call it your motivation.
That's a really cool figure.
Other unusual places.
That's quite nice.
Where you
X23.
Have been like just taking out a figure and posting them and how have people reacted to that, man?
The gym is the illest place. Like
nothing after the Marvel panel. Skinny Boy.
Schedule, so I won't have time to open it up. So I'll literally take the figure to the gym. Open it right there on the bike or the elliptical and like pose it. I remember one time this guy was beside me, he had on a Marvel shirt. So I kind of, I didn't know him. I was kind of like showing him and he was kind of like, what? What are you showing me? And I was like, you don't know what's up. But,
I only bought the Marvel t-shirt because I wanted to look cool in the gym.
That weird dude in the gym anyway. So
like, I don't know who Pharaoh is, but if you had a toy, I bet, can I look at that? That looks really cool.
But it's comforting. And it is motivational because I'll put Wolverine there.
Where are we? I don't have premium. I was able to. Okay, so they just literally just went, there you go. That's not too bad. I think it was a hit at 7K end of tomorrow.
They just don't understand.
Yeah,
I took MODOK on my family vacation this summer.
I think
I was
HasLab's going to lock out straight away. HasLab's like, oh, okay.
We got to start selling in sporting goods stores at the checkout counter. Right?
There was nothing Arcade Master Power Rangers. It was just a clip of Dino Fury.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
And that's about it.
I mean, I know you also, you and 13, you guys have started doing some local concerts and things of that nature. I'm sure you're about to tour. Hopefully, when everything starts
The
getting a
hand
little
is
bit
doing
normal.
for sale.
Like, if you had
I
one
thought they'd be up
figure
for
from
sale
this
right now,
year
but
or
no.
just even previous years, what figure would you bring on tour with you? And you could only pick one. Just a fun question.
Right now, it would have to be the X-Force, my X-Force Wolverine, because
Oh, he's
you
not.
know
He's
when you're a
pretty
new
cool.
band, you're in the van, you're grinding from city to city, and it can get dirty and ugly, and you want someone who could do the dirty work, just put up there and just give you that extra energy
That
to
would be
keep
pretty
pushing
cool.
through the
I didn't see
shows.
anything about Pulse Labs
15
Has
shows in
Labs.
a row,
I'm a
city to
premium.
city.
Are they going to
You
reveal
know,
any
and
figures?
not necessarily
I
five-star
have no
hotels
idea.
all the time.
I think they're not going to
Wolverine's
reveal
my
any
guy.
figures.
Yeah, I think
This
Ryan
was
loves
exactly
that,
what they
that
did last
Wolverine
time.
because of the claws. You know how thick the
Right.
claws are on that
Yeah,
figure.
Yeah, there's no Zane. Zane is
That was the
not
first
allowed
time
out.
we did those really thick claws. Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Wolverines. That's like one of my favorites.
There we go. I'm
because of the
revealing
claws that, like, get
HasLab.
thick
There's Zane,
towards
everyone.
the end,
There
you know,
goes. Get
like
his
the comic
Zanes.
book used to be. So yeah, that's my guy.
Get Zane.
X-Force Wolverine.
All right. Well, I hope you could, stay with us for a little bit.
Oh.
We want to make sure that you're here for what we're going to reveal.
Oh, okay.
Towards
I
the
take it
end of
back.
this,
They're
panel right
revealing
here.
something.
So,
Shit, they didn't do this last
thank
time.
you again just for answering
Oh no, they
some
did
of
this
my nerdy
thingy.
questions,
They did
man. For real, I always see your posts and I'm like, man, Pharaoh is
Sentinels.
because he's truly passionate. A lot of people they collect on the low, but you're always just putting stuff out there and showing your love for Marvel.
Don't worry,
Legends.
we're
So
gonna get the
I'm
stuff.
so honored just to have you here. You know what I mean, man? Thank you.
That's so dope. I watch these. It's an honor for me to be on this. I'm geeking out right now too, so it's really dope.
They're gonna send. They
So
just.
I got one question for you.
Send
real
it all
quick.
to him.
So you talked about Wolverine having your go-to guy. What haven't we made yet that you need to add to your shelf?
All of it.
It would probably be the T-Rex. I was hoping for T-Rex with the
Another Wolverine.
Galactus, reveals. So I went back to try to get an old one. It's just too much money, so I was hoping for a new T-Rex.
All right, fair enough.
We finally got one here. They're gonna send him one.
So that's a great idea. I mean, if Pheromon says create a T-Rex, I don't know, guys. We might have to put it in the pipeline like ASAP. You know what I mean? But
I let them talk.
Yeah, Ryan, why don't you take us through the special?
Sentinel is cool, but not worth the money.
So, Pharaoh, thanks for sticking around with us.
Not my money.
Some of these brand new first-time reveals.
G.I. Joe's been done.
One of them is X-Men related. We know you're a big X-Men fan. So, guys, first up, we can just
Okay,
jump right into it. This is going to be an upcoming 2022 Spider-Man figure, and it's a character that we have done in MCU form. He's behind me, but this is an all-new comic-based Iron Spider.
I really like that.
Through the render that we're looking at on screen right now.
I think that might have to be a purchase at some point.
Iron Spider has risen to the top of our list for spider characters that we needed to revisit. I think the last time we did him was back in the very beginning of our line. I don't even know if it was part of our Legends line or if it was that Spider-Man Origins line back in 2007.
Origins?
So it's been, quite a long time since
I think they're up for sale very soon, probably in the next hour or so.
We're happy to jump into him. He's 100% new, all shiny, all red, all gold.
I like
double pinless elbows, double pinless knees. Lots of great articulation and a really, really cool addition for those of you who still need to add him to your shelf.
So, Pharaoh, what do you think, man? Iron Spider.
I mean, every post I get excited. It's a W with lots.
I'm
of
up for that
O's
Spider-Man.
behind it. So all I can say is, woo!
That's
pretty
really
hot,
awesome.
man. It's pretty hot. Yeah.
Are you a big Spider-Man fan with Peter Parker representing Queens as well?
Absolutely, all day. Queens get the money, just coming up. I was so proud that he was, rendered in the Forest Hills type area of Queens, and so he's.
I'm up for the Spider-Man. Oh, okay, that's really cool.
My wife, who's downstairs right now, but her family is from Queens, so she's from Queens, born and bred, and we still go back there from time to time. So I can, play a little nice with you and Dan. for the Queen's aspect of it. Just wanted to jump in there, get some brownie points at home, you know.
I got
so
nothing
yes.
to add to that.
Did Hasbro Pulse just say, "Oh, Miss Marvel Legends herself,"
So
or was
we've
that
got
part of
that
the thing?
new Iron Spider 6-inch Legends figure coming out some way in some form in 2022. Is it in a wave? Is it part of another box set, a multi-pack? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. So clearly no pre-order today, guys, for that, but we just wanted to share an exciting new render that Tony and the Mom Shop team are putting together.
1,135.
So we have one more item, but I'm going to set
Nice.
it up a little bit. If you were with us during PulseCon, you saw that we had Eric and Julia Leewald from the X-Men animated series on with us, who gave us so many of our awesome childhood memories with that show.
Who's she? Who's Julia?
Revealed there our new, we'll call it X-Men VHS inspired line of figures. You can see that book there is that the Leewalds put out about all behind the making of the show. With
that looks really nice.
And behind the scenes stories. So go pick that book up
Oh.
on Amazon or wherever you go for that. But yeah, so we revealed these new VHS style figures in really evocative, nostalgic packaging. So we had 2 items that we revealed and put up for pre-order there. First up was Wolverine. Again, Pharaoh's guy. Hopefully he loves this figure as well.
Wow.
So here you can see a shot of the packaging. This is a closed box pack that looks just like the VHS tapes of yesteryear.
Oh, that's really nice.
Super colorful, working with some great artists. Dan Wiesenmayer on that. But let's take a look at the figure. You got the figure here.
Yeah, I need that. I've seen that.
Pharaoh, did you watch this animated show at all back in the 90s? Or I mean, it's on Disney Plus now, right? So you can go back. But
absolutely, and the theme
That
song
is
is
next.
classic, so everybody knows this.
Gene would be awesome.
One of the best. No words needed. Just that guitar.
Oh, it means I can bring
So
out
we have
Rogue
this
again.
Wolverine with 2 heads, the picture frame for all your little meme recreations there.
Yes.
And then also we revealed Jubilee, the second
Oh,
figure in the
nice.
line in this really hot pink VHS cassette tape with her blasting some what looks like some tentacles there in the danger room. So we can take a look at the Jubilee figure. Both Jubilee and Wolverine. I think they should still be up for pre-order now. If they hadn't sold out already. But yeah, go get
Guess
them if
what
you
I'm
haven't. This comes
ordering?
with, again, alternate head, some firework effects, and 2 pairs of glasses that work with the alternate head off to the right there. So yeah, so as I said, these are available
They look
for
nice.
pre-order on the Hasbro Pulse. So go get them if you haven't. But because we have such a special guest here,
I
because he's a
agree
noted
with
X-Men fan, we
Joe
wanted
Star.
to
I agree with you on that one.
reveal for the first time the 3rd
Okay.
X-Men VHS
Gene.
item. And then is it okay, Pharaoh, if we do a bad guy? Do you like the villains?
Oh, it'll be
Let's do it. Let's do
Omega,
it. Gotta balance. You can't have the heroes without the villains.
the one with the tentacles.
Let's take a look.
The guy from
Throw 'em
Russia.
On screen, and Pharaoh, tell us what you enjoy about this
Okay.
character here you're seeing.
Wow.
Mr. Sinister.
I first saw this guy in the books in X-Men. Mr. Sinister, correct?
That's right.
Yeah. That's crazy. And the story is only good as the villains are evil. So we need this in our
I
collection.
don't think I would have gone with
We need
Mr.
this,
Sinister.
especially if you collect X-Men. So that's awesome.
Probably would have gone with another X-Men bad guy.
He's definitely one of the crazy villainous masterminds in the X-Men universe. Noted geneticist and all that. Dwight, take him through the deco again. I kind of breezed over it, but these figures have a very special kind of deco, right?
Yeah, we were trying to, bring out that cell shading look of the animation back in the day. So we took a lot of different screen grabs of the show and laid them out next to our figures that we wanted to use as a base and tried to figure out how we can apply some of that shading.
I can see Wolverine being sold out.
Typically, you see his cape, the inside of his cape being red, but in the animation, it had those dark black shadows. So we gave him the blue tone black cape, and then we added these really dark gray kind of shadows to half of his body. He's got a little bit of like a blue highlight in his hair, and just some of those cool little extra 2 tones just to kind of give him some
Admit,
extra
I like
depth that you normally would have just played on the figure with natural lighting. But in
Magneto.
animation,
I would have gone with
everything's
Magneto
flat.
first.
They had to like apply all that extra depth through highlights and shadows on the cell shading. So that's what we did on Sinister, and we modified this figure from the one you guys may have from the past. We actually took the ribbing off of his neck because in the cartoon he didn't have that armor going all the way up to his head, so it allowed us to expose a little bit more of that creepy pale skin color going from his head down into his neck to the torso.
Yeah, so all these VHS figures, right, they're up for pre-order now. They'll be released throughout the year of 2022. We hope you love them as much as we do.
That's good.
So there are more to come for the year. Here's a look
I
at the
kind of like it.
packaging. So before we get into the packaging, I just remembered that the X-Force Wolverine was in that Wendigo wave, right? So that was in 2019.
He's coming back.
And that was actually where the Mr. Sinister figure was in. They were together with your favorite figure there. So it's been a couple of years, right? That was back in 2019. So if you missed out on Mr. Sinister back then, you can get this updated animated version. So here's again a look at the packaging.
I might actually collect those. I like the VHS tape more.
Genome sequence there, it looks like, and I actually
they'll
have
do.
the
I reckon
box
they'll do all
with
of them.
me too. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah. So it's actually, you'll notice it's a little bit deeper because Mr.
Oh,
Sinister's
wow.
got that cape. So it's a little deeper, but the height and width dimensions are the exact same, so that when you get
Good.
Mr. Sinister with your Wolverine and Jubilee, they can
Good.
be facing off against each other. So you can have the heroes facing one way.
If
on
they
each
didn't,
shelf,
that would be
and the
so
villains
fucking
squaring off the other
BS.
way. And you see that they're all, each character has its distinct color from purple, pink to blue. So
Omega
by the
Red,
time
that's who
we're
I was
done in
thinking of.
2022, you guys are going to have
Just
a
got released, so I
shelf
think it's going to be a
full of
while.
these
Oh,
all
damn.
lined up side by side.
Omega
And
Red
with
is what I was
that,
thinking of.
Mr. Sinister is going to be available for pre-order, starting today on the Hasbro Pulse.
So 8 p.m. ET time.
Add Sinister to your cart, and then that's 3 down and a couple of more to go for 2022. So that's all we
I'm
had
with
for
that.
the reveals. Any other closing thoughts, guys, as we wrap up this week or so long stretch from PulseCon to 1027 premium events?
I just need a nap.
I know how you feel.
No, Pharaoh, if you got anything to shout out, let the fans know, where they can find you, what the plans are with their team, like anything that you want to, plug, go for it, man.
Absolutely. Pharaoh Munch on all platforms and Channel 13 on all platforms, and 13 is the name of the band with the
That's pretty cool.
magnificent Marcus Machado on guitar, Darryl Jones on drums. It's a rock themed project. So
They wouldn't be able to make a
gives little
Juggernaut,
more
would they?
aggression to the hip hop that I'm normally
No,
known
that'd be
for.
pain.
People are calling it one of the albums of the year. And also, we dropped this Kill 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 comic book
Awesome.
for one of the videos, which has been nominated at Cannes.
I think you
and
kind of
all these
combined
film
Omega
festivals
Red
that-
and
that we've
Nimrod.
won so far, and it's still
Nimrod
going.
was the one that came
And
back from the
comic
future,
book
if I
is based
remember.
on the animated video short
I'm
that
sure
we did
Omega Red
for
had
the
whips,
album, so
like the chain
that
whips
should be
thing.
up available right now.
I remember that one.
And yeah, man, I said it's the album's going great. I'm looking
Um,
to tour. I'm looking to take my
Cool,
X-Force
speaking of my
Wolverine
time,
on
so
the-
around half an
on the
hour.
road with me,
Well, they gave us
and,
all the
keep it
the
going.
time to Star Wars and Marvel and showed nothing for Transformers
I
and showed
can't
nothing
tell
for
you
Super
again,
Hero
I
Tour.
was nerding
It
out
came
this
out
whole
2
entire
years
week
ago.
when I found out that you're going to be joining
Only
us. So
2
thank you
reveals.
again,
They
Pharaoh.
showed
And,
one
yo,
Transformers
don't worry
figure.
about,
So they
don't worry about those
should do a
VHS,
wild
X-Men
pack
figures. I
Hasbro
got you
project
covered.
for
Don't worry
Juggernaut.
about it.
Thank you, man. It's a blessing. Super excited. This is so dope. It's an honor for me to be on the panel and on the platform because I watch it all the time. And this is really dope. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so thank you to the fans for tuning in. Thank you to our special guest, Pharaoh. Go check him out on all the platforms, and hopefully we can get some more gym pictures with all the awesome Legends figures there.
Guys, I
So thanks
fuck
for
you
tuning
in
in,
your
guys.
gym
We'll catch you
pictures.
next time. Stay tuned to
Yeah,
the
like,
Hasbro
I like the
Pulse
gym
for all
pictures. I
the
think they're pretty good.
official and
Awesome.
confirmed latest Marvel Legends news and Big 3 shenanigans. We'll catch you next time, everybody. Take care.
Peace.
See you.
There we go. We'll get a closing statement from Steve.
Well, what a week. I hope you enjoyed your spudtacular PulseCon week. Sorry, last dad joke, promise.
Steve's going to be trolling comments.
Incredible time. PulseCon events,
Hey, Steve.
including the 1027 tour we've just been on. We love doing it. The crew have worked tirelessly to make this happen. You know what? I reckon we'll do it again. If you're passing 1027,
And I'll stream it
stop
again.
by. Take a selfie with Potato Head here. More the merrier. You're always welcome. Now, before we move on, there is something I've got to let you know, and I've got to read it from my
Until
trusty clipboard here. It's very
that
important.
other guy turns
Select
around and has a
product
go.
reveals with pre-orders and back in stock drops are available exclusively for you, premium members, until
Okay.
8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. But before you go, I need to say goodbye. And I want to say goodbye properly. I want to tell you how much I appreciate your time, how much I appreciate your support.
I feel like this is a
Appreciate feedback.
flex.
Always, please keep giving us your feedback. It's vital. But most of all, I appreciate the community that you've built, that you've created, that I and the folks at 1027 feel proud to be part of. As we move on, please, please, please.
Anytime, Benjamin.
generous.
Anytime.
Remember to be generational. Pass on your passion to those following behind you. And no matter what walk of life you're from, whoever you are, please do me one thing. In memory of our dear departed Brian, never stop playing.
Okay. Thanks,
All right,
Steve.
Enough from me. You've got a HasbroPulse.com to get to do your pre-orders. So you can go now. Now skedaddle before I set Keith on you. Get out of here.
What's Keith gonna do? Nothing. Keith's not gonna do anything. Right. Okay. And there we go. Oh, that's really nice of them to do that. That's quite good. And there we go. There's the there's PulseCon. All done. We got nothing else. Okay, I'm quite impressed. What were you saying? I love the fact that this is my favorite part is when everyone's like, "All right, finish watching that," and off they go. But no, thank you for joining on this one. As I said, like multiple times, I will always stream these events if I can. I'll always make sure that, you know, for people who can't do it, fuck it, like you guys get to see it. So it's quite nice. So I am very much looking forward to some of the X-Men stuff. So yeah, no, anytime if anyone wants it, as I said, a favorite comment and stuff like that is absolutely fine with me on this one. I think it's absolutely great. So I'm hoping like there's a lot of stuff that, yeah. Oh, okay. So it's not that expensive, Sinister. So they're not that expensive. So I'm actually quite good. So what was people say? Did they ever make future Avengers figures? It was good anime, like the main characters and Kang. Yes, I kind of remember, but I don't think that they did for a while. I don't know if they didn't make any figures. I remember the anime though, or the Disney thing. What's back in stock? I think a lot of stuff is back in stock from what I've been seeing. So kind of they've talked about all of that. I don't know what we're gonna get wise with their stuff, but I'm quite okay. And it's obviously, let's just pause that in case something pops up. But with the way the stream is, the way that they've got stuff on Hasbro Pulse, I don't know what they've got in the UK one. Let's have a quick look. Although you can't see. So the Proton Pack, is the Proton Pack going to be there? So with the Proton Pack, like that must have been a big thing that's been going on. Is it going? How can you tell? How can people tell about backers? That was the main thing. Oh shit! Okay, so they've got 1,288 backers, 46 days. It's $359.99, which is, dear God, it is thingy. To be fair, I think that's it. They're good. So people want to know the campaign will move into production when it reaches its minimum backing goal. We will stop taking backers on the 12th of the 12th, 2021. So very, very Christmas time, very, very soon. Anything else that they mentioned? They've got giveaways, which is like win one sketch of Vulcan. And then they've got literally all the stuff. Okay, damn. Go on, mate. I'm actually kind of impressed on it. What have they got? Brands? I thought it said bands. I want to know if that Wolverine is kind of out of stock. I think he's the only one I kind of really want. A few all Marvel. Okay, $26.99. I thought he was going to be a lot more. When are these actually out? So I didn't receive my premium link, so I appreciate. Anytime, John. Anytime. These are the main things that I really want to help out with everyone. So at the end of the day, if I can help out stream, I will do. It's interesting to chat with you guys and do it. And thank you very much for the support of like joining the channel and I'm doing stuff. I will say that I do cover mainly Power Rangers and anime, but when it comes to these sorts of streams, I'll always do it. And if it's okay, then we'll do it. But right now, it's normal. So how much? When does Wolverine come out? 26.99. He comes out on the 1st of the 5th. Okay, so let me have a look at the Alley Viper thing. So let's look at brands. So let's bring G.I. Joe in so you can see, just to make sure it doesn't give any of my information. So basically, we've got Cobra Commander, Classified Series, Bat action figure, Cobra Viper action figure, and then obviously you've got these guys. These are the only ones that I can see. And obviously then you've got the Jet. So I'm guessing all these have just gone up. So that's all I can see right now. Yeah, I think that is all that we've got going on at the moment. So I didn't know when Viper's going up. But, right, I think I'm going to leave it there. It's getting quite late for me here. I don't want to go because there's quite a lot of you here. But I know people are going to be like, well, we're all done for the day. When's X-Men? Oh, so the 1st of the 5th. Okay, so I might pick those up if I can do. But, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. If you've all enjoyed this, obviously, please hit the like, subscribe, as well as comment. That would be absolutely great. I was going to stream a video game, but since it's getting a bit too late, I don't know if I will. And I also want to say thank you again to the $1 super chat that came through. Melizzy, I think. I'm sorry I got your name wrong, but I want to say thank you very much. I just checked. Nova Alley Viper, I guess a Target exclusive, hopefully joking. Thank you so much. No, thank you very much, Darth, for joining. Yeah, I think that's it. I know there's quite a lot of people still. This is the highest I've had for a while. So, but yeah, that I know that's going to drop. I think it is. Is it going to tell me on the good old thingy? It does not tell me. Does not tell me. But I am super glad that we've been able to do stuff. Oh, Hasbro have they just sent another one? Okay. Yeah, for some change. Oh, no, okay. I generally kind of thought they've actually done more of the Pulse stuff, but I generally thought they were like, don't forward this link. And it was just like, oh, by the way, we're going to like strike you. But yeah, okay, so Streamlabs is kind of hitting back there. Oh, no, it's just right. Left ticket sold out. Damn. Okay, cool. Right. I want to stay. I want to stay. Fucking want to stay. Man, no one here to hear you talk. Can you slash us? No, I am not deaf for this. Everyone's here to hear me talk. If I just put the stream on again, it would just literally just go through and we've all seen it. Well, Daffodus, I don't care. At the end of the day, it's my channel. And, don't see many people streaming this bad boy out. So, there we go. Ha 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 to you. So, if you don't like it, you can just go. But, talking about going, I am going to leave because I am tired. Leaving it on a low. Thank you, Defidus, however you say your name. But no, I'm glad everyone's here. I'm actually glad you're here, Deficus, because I think and left ticket is gone. Yeah, Defidus, I'm glad that you're here. You heard me speak. This is all for you. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that stream. If there is another one, there will be another one. And I shall leave it there. Thank you very much for joining. And I shall see you in the next stream if you're around. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later.